Good evening, everybody at home. This is the AEL University Elite Series of CSGO of the beautiful Monday night. My name is Emperor CK, and I am with the one and only Matty. What's going on?
Not too much, Richard. It's great to be here. Definitely felt a bit unsure of my identity for a second, but I think I'm starting to get some clarity on who I am again.
I mean, you could be a Jake. I could be Thormal.
Yeah, I feel like you could pull off a good formal, definitely. No, it's a pleasure to be here, Richard. Definitely excited to see how the show is going to go today. We've obviously got some great teams. We've seen some awesome content from all of them throughout the past few weeks, and I'm really keen to see I guess what they're all about. I'm keen to see what else is in store for this. But before we do get into what's in store, we do have some sponsors to thank, Richard, so I'll just go through that now. So to start things off, I do want to say a big shout out to Predator Gaming, the gaming PC partner who provide high-end gaming-focused PC solutions in both laptop and desktop formats, powered by Intel. Next up, it's AOC Monitors, the gaming monitor partner who provide best-in-class monitor solutions for gaming and all other needs. And next up, it is going to be Game On Cancer, the charity of choice for the AEL who fund much needed cancer research projects. If you'd like to donate, please head over to AEL's Tiltify campaign page. And yeah, definitely a big shout out to them. I'm sure that they would appreciate all of the support, as it's a really great cause. So I encourage you to get behind it. And yeah, Richard, how are you feeling about tonight?
Feeling pretty good. We've got some extra, amazing crisps to go through for the night. Probably gonna have to get a little bit of tea or some soda just to go around with it, and just to match through.
Spill the tea, Richard.
Well, hey, look, if you have been tuning in from the first 2 weeks, and you've got some amazing stuff coming out from all the teams, and if you go through the current standings, there's actually quite a few teams to look out for. We've got RMIT, obviously being very dominant. We've got, I think it was the UTS versus UNSW Battle of the Lines, which was quite intensive from the first 2 weeks. They've both been doing quite well. Yeah, it's been amazing, to say the least.
Amazing. Just like all of these wonderful teams we are going to be seeing here this evening. We've got UOM, RMIT, and UTS on top for the top 3 positions there, all taking 2 wins, no losses respectively. Following suit with UNSW and SWIN, which are going to be tied up in 4th and 5th there, just only different based on the round differentials there, similar to the top side of things. And then we have USYD, Monash, as well as Adelaide University there towards the bottom side of the standings at the moment. And I'm hoping for their sakes that they're able to take a win this week.
Let's hope so. There was a lot of things that they had to work towards, and now coming to tonight's matches, we got Swinburne against UAM first, and then the Adelaide University against UTS, and then UNSW against Monash, and USYD against RMIT, which is going to be a very hot and contested match, seeing that they've all been playing quite well. And yeah, I really want to get into just seeing what is going to be the first one, because UAM against Swinburne is going to be guaranteed an absolute banger. We've seen UAM absolutely leading the charts right now. They've had a very successful week, and just showing that they are here to compete for that #1 spot.
Absolutely. They're going to be here to play the game, and let's see if they are going to be able to play it well, as our first matchup will be Swinburne versus UOM there. So UOM going to be on top at the moment based on their round differential as well as map wins. Eager to see if they can maintain their grasp over the lead, or whether Swinburne might be able to sweep it under the rug and potentially take a bit of standing themselves here. Definitely excited to see how it's all going to play out tonight, because, we've got some great teams coming out in the league, and I'm excited to see how this one's going to shape up, because we've seen a lot of domination from our top 3 teams respectively. They've played some really great games of Counter-Strike so far, so I'm eager to see what it might look like when and if they do lose a map.
Well, that's a very big question here. I think the one that all of us are gonna put a a question mark to is for UAM to see if they drop or not. But obviously, if we go to RMIT, who has been so dominant, I don't think that it's going to be as easy as would have been the one to be dropping, because they're very stylish, very aggressive kind of a activation team, and they will say whatever strategy you come up with, we'll just come and play it and see what's going to be it. It's like walking to the trap willingly in order to still come out on top. That's something that's very hard to prove for now, but nevertheless, all the teams here are rapidly improving themselves week after week, especially since that they are playing against each other, and so the skill deficit, they can see it from every week, and they can it's the fastest way to improve your team synergy and also the way you view CSGO.
Yeah, everyone's view of CSGO obviously going to be very, very different depending on how they like to play the game, But I'm eager to see how this game is indeed going to be going down here. Obviously, we've still got plenty of fun on its way. I think we might have some information as to which map could be getting played here, if I'm not mistaken, Richard.
Yeah, I think our first map is gonna be Mirage coming in. Swinburne, Band, Inferno, then followed by Anubis, Band, Nuke, Overpass, Ancient, and Vertigo. So yeah, our first one's confirmed to be Mirage. We always love, within the OCE, first and last has to be one that says Mirage.
Absolutely, we do love barging in to the night, starting on a Mirage here. No one going to be parked in the garage anymore. They are speeding ahead into a grand game of Counter-Strike. Now, I'm super duper keen to see how both these teams do shape up. So we are awaiting our players at the moment, but I'm sure that they should be into the server in due course here. But regardless, good to start on Mirage. More a classical map. Definitely can find a lot of strength for both teams here. Sometimes if teams have a more free-flowing play style, can actually work out for them, all things considered, because obviously they might be able to catch their opponents off guard if they're trying to prepare themselves for a more structured approach into the game, comparable to that more free-flowing style. So definitely have a lot of room for possibilities here, heading into a map like Mirage.
Yeah, Mirage is one that says that, look, if you're a free flow kind of a team, you obviously have a lot of good strategies set up for your A plays. You smoke off jungle, smoke off top, smoke off ticker booth, and that's pretty much your win. You're straight up in. Because you block off the main, you just clear ramps, and pretty much clear headshot, and that's pretty much your best free flow. And then you play for the retake, where people are not really as affected. But then again, we have seen some really fantastical plays when it comes down to the B push, the connector play. And let's see what's going to happen. So give it up for Swinburne against UOM.
And give it up for Emperor ZK. Coming to you live with myself into this server now. So we do see the knife round going down. Great traction from both sides. UOM ultimately not going to prevail, though. It will be Swinburne taking away the knife there. Probably going to stick it out on a CT to start off with, but their approach entirely could change here. You're going to see exactly which direction they do head in. So we do await the outcome of the side switch there. I think that one's been set in stone pretty soon, but very keen to see how it all does go down. I think we're just waiting for a player ready check at the moment, but everything should be all good.
Yeah, well, hey, look, you do want to start really fast. It is in the best of one. It's probably in everyone's best interest to play safe and just go straight onto that CT. While having that activated, it means that you're the first one that's to wait for that kind of pressure that they come in. It's like, oh, look, they're still figuring themselves out. And T runs into that little bit of disadvantage because a map like Mirage is more favored towards the CT, and then in the first round, first match, you never know how good your opponent is. You never know if your strategy is going to work out. So it's very murky waters. Obviously, some teams are very immune to it, and they will just keep it rolling. But some teams will pretty much remain onto that defensive when they should be offending as a lot as they could. And hey, look, we're going back to that Mirage. You can do so much things, so many things as a T. You can just work really well. You can go the 5 stack straight into B. You can do the 5 stack into mid. You can have, you know, the 2 smokes and go straight into A. Like, there's only so many things that you can think about during your own pistol.
Well, looks like picking up this from UNSW. Taking away pistol number 1. They're going to be satisfied with that one. Down though is the T's look to pick up a couple of AKs, Mac 10, Galils, and a decent amount of util. CT's not going to respond fire with fire though. Just going to hold on to some pistols, try and pick off some of the T's here. They've set up a majority towards the B site there. Looks like the T's are starting to flow it towards A though, so this approach might not work out so good for the CTs, leaving Keza pretty much by them lonesome with XC. Sure, they're around the corner in Sniper's Nest, but I don't know if it's going to work out favorably for them here at all.
Right now, they have pretty much just got Nathan down. They have to go and pick up the bomb after they secure the site, and Enchar has done the like Chungus. He's just gonna get another one right here. V-Jack is down, but the site is pretty good. Eza though, that's Lil. It's gonna do a little bit of damage. But yeah, UAM, they just killed that one. Retrieve the AK. Damage is not bad. But then again, UAM on that little bit of round streak right here will still be able to challenge quite a lot of things coming from Swinburne. Swinburne, they are going to be able to purchase. It's a big round. Utilities are quite good. Icon hasn't really bought anything until now. No utils because he can't afford it. And so let's see what's going to be the ultimate little bit of a counter from Swinburne.
Yeah, excited to see what the counter will end up being here. As we do see the CTs now picking up their rifles, trying to stifle the approach of the Ts. They sack up outside connector. They're ready to storm the frontier already, stacking up towards window. Making a lot of noise there. Do have mollies as well, should they need them. Exing finding an opening though, looking great for them. Taking down 2 so far. More to come, perhaps. He's wait around the corner for the minute. CT's taking advantage with the lack of sight over the A site here. WA though does get spotted, and Exy just grinding through these players. Real tragic outcome for UOM, but it does work out wonderfully for Swinburne.
Exy with a big 4K right there, shooting into all the smoke, has worked out in tons of favor for him. He's going to be able to do quite a little bit of damage. That will put UOM back into the UO. This is quite good for Swinburne. He thinks that everything that he loses rounds, the ability to put up UOM back into a high round is quite good. The only one thing that they need to be careful of is that not to lose too many guns. If you look at UOM, they've only got Top Shin with just a bit of armor. V-Jack is going to be gunned down here. Top Shin is looking through the palace, trying to find any angle for a headshot, and the rest of Swinburne is trying to get aggressive to get as much as information as they can.
Yeah, the more information they have, the more territory they can take here. Satisfied with that. Good kills coming out on both sides though. Top Shen at least finding one, so going to be satisfied to take one of the weapons off the backs of the CTs, but looks like they won't be able to keep a spare weapon of their own there as they get spotted by Exy. It all goes down just like that. 2 for 2 now though. T's not going to be able to really buy up into this next one. Still stuck in a bit of a sparing state of economy here. Certainly going to be looking to bring themselves back in round number 6. At least though, they've got a bit of armor, some pistols, flashes, and a smoke there. Might be able to do a bit more here. Keza though, this angle could actually work out wonderfully. T's aren't looking for it. There we go. The bomb was going to be set up for their utility there, but doesn't actually work out for them. The T's now going to be forced to try and rush out with no smoke behind them. At least they got the flash and the incendiary they can play with, and they got an AK back.
Here we go. There's a little bit of utilities, but the V-Jack can't really be a menacing forward. He's quite low himself. He is going to die to the burn. Nathan, he's going to come from the sideways. Nice little bit of insert. Let's find the one. Denied the whole plan. And that's pretty much it. While Keza went ahead by himself to try to scout this one out, giving up that little bit of possibility. He bought so much time for Swinburne to go for the swing in order to deny the plant, which means that they can't really come with even more economy. And so UAM does have the buys now. Let's see what's going to be the biggest difference here, because they do need Swinburne to be dropping around and the next one in order to compete.
And here we go again. Straight in with the mid push here. TopShen are going to be able to find one with their teammate there. Let's see. It does happen heading into the rest of the round though. CTs definitely looking for something more here. I can be able to find an opening of their own. Good to at least trade back. Been spotted, surprisingly. Bosch at least does manage to catch them eventually though. To do a lot more with it. Aussie Pandas going to be in for a 1v3, however. They've got money to play with though, so they might be looking to attempt it, but ultimately saving isn't the worst idea either. They can definitely opt to save. Well, no they can't, because they're gone. UOM going to be able to take it back and go 3 for 3.
Oh, there we go. It is time to force Swinburne to buy. The economy is looking quite good. Look at Exy. It's 10 grand into his pocket. He's going to be able to buy a lot more. And so, right here, we do have a contesting round. UAM having that kind of power coming in. They're going to be feeling quite good. Exy with that AWP, Adness instantly smoked off. And Icon trying to find a little bit of damage, trying to find a little bit of information from Connector. Not going to be getting anything for his troubles.
Yeah, no treasure to be found this time. Just a lot of territory, as it would seem here. UOM, though, looking to approach even further now. FWA does find Keza there. Looking for another will be Nathan. Icon trying to trade back, though. Does look for it, finds it. Great way to start it off. Not going to be able to get another one, though. It will be Bosch joining in on the fun. Pandas goes down, and that's the B side opened up here. CT's desperately to try and fight back, but it's just going to be XC1 AWP and a dream. I reckon their dream's going to be tucked away for now. Well, they don't want to approach just with the AWP. FWA going to find them eventually, and it will be the round done and dusted there. UOM secure the lead.
Yeah, okay, well, there you go. UOM is going to be looking at this. And I tell you what, that's something that they really needed. There is going to be a timeout, just a little bit called out. Swinburne definitely needs to regroup themselves. They need to think, what else can we do about this situation? They're probably thinking, probably not going to be able to do the full buy, not everything that can be committed. And so UAM has pushed a very nice 2 rounds together. They've strung the rounds, that's quite important. Disable X's AWP play, and then on top of it, they get ahead. This is something that every T side want to have in the beginning.
Yeah, it's a good start for them, isn't it? They're able to set themselves into a solid foundation there, and I'm eager to see if they can continue to solidify that heading into these further rounds as well. The CT's still got a bit of a strung together buy here, so it's not the worst position for them. I'm eager to see how they manage to try and overcome this though, because it looks like Amchun does find a couple of kills already. Looking for more, but looks like the score could already be settled on this round as they take the B site control. And now look to do further destruction. Keza going to be left to try and deal with them all. 1 versus 5 here. All they've got is a deagle to their name, so they might just be able to fly high off this one, try and take a weapon back. Two tagged players on the UOM side as well, so there is possibilities for them to explore here. Considering the T's position, they're going to explore in themselves. They want to get the extra cash off this player kill perhaps, and they'll get it. TopShen locating them there in Sandwich. And it will be number 5 taken by UOM.
Yeah, quite nice little bit of a play from UOM. And of course, when you see a death from above, just like that, you just say, okay, no worries, we tried. And Swinburne right now, not going to be able to pull anything out. The Berettas are going to come up from Exy. And UOM feeling that they've got pretty much everything locked down right here. Is striding through quite confidently. You see Chung right here. Amchung here, he is gonna well, try to break 5 players out to the B stack. That's a very nice little bit of a fun right here to be had if he does run through with any sort of util. But I think just from that one little jump, they are going to say no to it. Information has been passed out that no one's shooting or there's no pressure from the connector. And UOM is going to try to fish for just a few more little bit of information before they make the claim.
Keep searching far and wide here for this one. Going to be able to find the kills yet. Spoke too soon. FWA pulls through for 2. Good trade from Keza though. They will be slaughtered themselves almost immediately. Leaving it down to Aussie Pandas, who is spotted tucked away in the corners of the site. They do say goodbye there. It will be UOM taking 6 now on it for a greatly solid T side. And they look to further advance their cause. But Swinburne going to be on track for a full buy now. Plenty of M4s, the AWP, and a utility galore. T's look to go for a fast one towards A, though. Already advancing towards the site. Kill going down, Richard. And they've already found kill. But it could be 2.
Oh, that nade was very unfortunate as well. A little bit of self-harm has delayed him. Also, Pandas is gone. And so, meanwhile, Keza does find Bosch anywhere through the smoke and says no worries, but there's just so much utilities that they're going to have to back off right now. The retake is probably not going to be able to happen as Swinburne, they are missing that utilities play. They can try to block off just one side and go for the trades, but it's all up to how Keza is going to be covered into that support. You don't want to be dropping that AOP right now. And so Swinburne, they are going to call it. This is going to be the safe call. And UOM have locked down a very important round without really dropping too much for it. Bosch is going to be able to repurchase anyway. 9,750. And yeah, it's another beautiful round for UOM.
Great stuff coming out for them there. UOM continuing to stay in a really good position in this one. CT is struggling to find an answer here. It's only the first half. Eager to see if they are going to be able to pace themselves to figure out some kind of solution here. Perhaps they can take maybe a round or 2 more. Maybe try and take it a little bit closer, because it's really starting to get dangerous for Swinburne now. Speaking of dangerous, Keza seemingly loves the danger. Goes for a collateral kill to open up the round there. Getting taken down by the fire, but 2's better than 1. So they're going to be happy with that. Icon even furthering the player advantage now. 4 versus 2 here. This is exactly what Swinburne needed.
Yeah, 1 for 2 nail gun special right there. And Vijak walking up through catwalk doesn't really spot the player just yet. I don't think he got enough info, or he saw it. But oh, an unfortunate little bit of a mistiming as well. That's going to confirm the play. He's just guarding. And so, 2v4 situations, not going to be the worst thing ever, but it does mean that they don't really have that power in order to get the site. And so, they are going to try to group up, make it connect up. That is a beautiful shot. But Vijak, most of his health is gone, does need Mchan to at least give that support. But he's sitting there into the connector. I don't think he's going to be able to live that long. Vijak is going to confirm 1 more kill. The flash is going to buy some time, but oh my goodness. Right now, it's just going to be Exit coming back in, and Swinburne out of nowhere. From that beautiful opening from Keza, they are going to be able to nail the round down.
Yeah, really grand start for them there, managing to really set the scene for that round. And it was the exact time they needed it too. Eager to see if they are going to be able to continue in that direction, heading into round 12 now as well. Do have the T's still got plenty of cash in their wallets and probably could be on track all the way towards the end of the half, if I'm honest here. We'll see how it all goes down now though. UOM to take things a little bit slower. Keza still holding vigilantly towards mid. Nice shot towards FWA. They're not going to be able to get the kill. Unlucky. But certainly a big wake-up call for our T's here. They think they're safe, but nowhere's safe. Got Swinburne players lying around. Speaking of, Mchan going to be able to find Keza. The AWPer is down. Now the T's look to restructure towards the A-sided approach. They're already out on the site. They've got a few around the corner they need to think about. Mchan does get shut down. 2-for-1 trade there, working out for the CTs at the moment. 3 versus 3 here. Exy trying to push on though. Still coming out, actually ready on the stairs, does spot one, gets the bomb carrier down, looking for another, it's all working out. B-Jack gonna be the last player standing though, versus Nathan, 20 HP, and it's not meant to be, it will be Nathan taking away number 5 for Swinburne.
That was a very unfortunate moment for UAM, man. Exy, he has proved himself to be one that's very confident in taking these trades. Beautiful play coming from him. He has able to buy a little bit more time for the side of Swinburne, and so they don't have the AWP, but at the same time, they have put so much more pressure back onto the UAM side, who's been leading, and right now, you can see it. Minus Boss GG, he doesn't care. He's just going to keep a rolling top share, also pick up a kill. Maybe not. Maybe UAM had just decided to turn on the higher gear as they're rushing down player after player. And that is a flawless coming straight up from UAM.
Great stuff coming out for UAM there. They do manage to take round number 8, and that will mean they've secured a victory in the half here. By how many rounds going to be dictated by these 2 remaining rounds, including this one now. As we press on to round 14. CT is going to be completely ecoed out, so they're not in the greatest position. UOM could definitely push on for 9 here. But anything's possible. Just they have pistol, it doesn't mean they lose the round. There's still an opening for them to win here. Pushing out a couple of players already, though, going to be the greatest situation. They at least have found 2 back, however. So it might not be for naught as yet, as Icon does find another. Leaving it down to the 2v1 now. T's completely separated and completely far away from the B site. Does leave opportunity for Icon to get a rifle here.
They'll take that. Swinburne came in with pretty much nothing. And so taking up 3 members, denying a little bit of time, and then having the ability to pick up a rifle, that is a huge win. Anything he gets on top would just be like a huge victory, but no, that AK is not going to be saved up. UAM, they are going to be able to confirm it. More money everywhere. Utility is going to fly back up. FWA with a AWP right here. It's still going to make that a very difficult fight for Swinburne. 9-5, last one before we go for the switch.
Yeah, last round. This one is where you can make it count. Curious to see whether it's going to end up being 5-10 or 6-9. Certainly all up for discussion here. The T's, though, already on a roll, taking territory in mid. Do get shut down on B, though. Icon. Good start off for their team. Looking to find more. The T's will strike back, however. Just as soon as they lose another, they find one back. Look to further that. Bosch getting a spot on the player on site. Nathan might be able to stab one in the back here, perhaps. The vision's good. It's not meant to be. Top Shen, though, does find Keza. So, no more of that player. Aussie Pandas doing their best to hold on to this A site, though. Huge shots coming through. Finally lines the kill up. Traded out immediately. Leaving it down to the 2v2 now. CT's coming in from mid as well as through market. And already they've found an opening kill. Need to spot out Top Shen. Does have a little utility. Could delay them from getting onto the side here. And no one's possibly coming through connector now based on the util trajectory there. We find an opening. Leaving it all up to Nathan here. Which angle do they come from? It's not going to be the right timing. They fall back. And it will be Nathan taking away the defusal and the round for Swinburne.
We'll take it. We'll take 9-6. Swinburne is still pretty much into this one. Let's see how they're going to go onto the T side. I am actually very interested to see, what kind of strategy that they're going to be able to maintain. Nathan right there clutching out a very important round. And to bring this one swing back onto their side. Main key player here, I think Exy is the one that we gotta keep a lookout, because he's just being able to frag out round after round. The man's leading in terms of kills onto his side, and right now Swinburne, they are gonna try to push most of their players through to the B apartments and try to get the angle.
Might find the angle here as well. Nathan and co getting shut down by Bosch and M-Chun there. Good start coming out for UOM. 5 versus 3 here. Looks like the T's have opted to retreat, looking to go A instead. They've got the bomb carrier in Palace, so easily can try dedicate themselves to that outcome, but the CTs are just as reactive. Already got players waiting around the site. They've taken down XT there, leaving it up to Aussie Pandas and Icon now. One on the ramp there, the other one in Palace. And the CTs are not really giving them too much time, like FWA even pondering trying to go for a flank. Does opt to fall back to their teammates, though, through towards Connector. The CTs have got a complete grasp on this one. T's really desperately trying to slither in, but they're getting shut down one after the other now, leaving it up to Icon to fend off all of them by their lonesome. The CTs look to pincer in. FWA already running up towards T-Spawn there, ready to enter the Palace. Another one looking to come through the Palace ladder there. It's all looking to come crashing down. And indeed it will. Icon goes down. UOM take number 10.
Yeah, that was kind of rough on the end, especially after losing Aussie Pandas. Like, I don't know. I felt like that situation where all four of them went to B, the bomb carrier went to Palace just to have a look at what the situation is going to be. The play is a little bit too stretched apart, and so without that extra firepower provided onto the B side, I guess Swinburne wasn't as convinced with this kind of entry as all five of them is going to go down. Oh, that is a huge drop. The bomb is dropped into the tunnels here. And Chungus, I guess he's just going to take everything away with a big 5k. What the hell? That was amazing.
Just like you, Richard. Number 11 going to be going through there for UOM. Definitely looking good so far, but Swinburne going to be looking to try and take some rounds back here. They've got a full buy on them, and they look to rush straight through to the A site. Smoke's going down. They're ready for this one. Kezar taking point, gets shut down. Good start coming out from Top Shen there. Still going to be holding Palace, has supported their teammates as well. The spot one coming up, Tetris, Sandwich, and it all comes unraveled here for Swinburne. They do strike back with a couple of kills, but ultimately not going to be enough to overcome UOM. It will be number 12, taken by the CTs, sending Swinburne back to the drawing board.
Yeah, it's time to get doubled up when it comes to the score. Swinburne, they really gave it a try, but then because they weren't able to achieve anything when they switched to the side, economy hasn't been great, especially not being able to do any amount of planting means you don't get any more guaranteed money coming through, which means that no resources equals no good money, no utilities, and the same thing right here. They are going to come in, pistols in hand. Let's see what is the maximum amount of I guess, play that they can get, because it's actually a little bit grim, but it's not all lights out just yet. Whatever they can get and disable is absolutely amazing, but at the same time, the biggest thing is the objective. Can they get that bomb down?
That's going to be the challenge, isn't it? They can try and rush for it, but VJack seems to be rushing a little bit more eagerly towards these Ts. Trying to stop them in their tracks almost immediately. Running out of bullets now, though. This could work out actually in the T's favour. FWA, however, there to support. Just find one kill back, looking for another. Ooh, almost. Unfortunately, the smoke not going to reveal the true position, but it doesn't matter. T's going to be singled out one after the other regardless, leaving it up to Kezar, lining up a headshot, but no, they can't lock the shot in. They are going to be retreating back there, trying to go out the window, approach from market instead, perhaps. Quick on their feet here. They will be met by a CT. M-Chun taking a lot of damage, trying to peek into it. No one goes down. It will be Kezar to fall from the no-scope there, and number 13 is taken by UOM.
UOM right now, this is the buy round. They need to get something done. One of the things that they have
What's on TV?
Oh. Beep. Oh, man.
Maybe it's the Wiggles.
Maybe it is. It's time to... It is time to... Oh, man, I was about to start saying something really old-fashioned to reveal my age. But then again, we are back into round number 20 with the buy round.
What's my age again? Who knows? We are going to be jumping in to the round now, though. Swinburne already looking to get up close and personal here. We'll see if they are going to be attacking sooner or later, as they look to wait out some smokes before fighting their time here. to approach the site. Good smoke to cover their entry though. CT's not going to be able to spot them trying to get up onto Tetris there. FWA though does spot them getting onto the site. Good trade coming out already from both sides of the scale. TopShen trying their best to stop them. Does find the right angle. Strangles through another kill, leaving it to 2 players remaining here. And it will be down to 1. All undone. UOM managed to take it. 2 more rounds is all they need. And they will be able to take the map away. Swinburne desperately need a saving grace here. Otherwise, it's all going to be over and out.
Come on, Swinburne. Enter your energy. Get those AKs and NOP up. Utility-wise, not great. This is pretty much going to be the raw body-to-body tag. They're looking for the raw duel right now. And so this could be such an opportunity for UOM. But, whoa, that is just the biggest little bit of fight. Swinburne, they were looking for it, but yeah, I guess they got given it, the situation. And that's a 2-on-2 situation with the map completely open. Nathan slowly walking up, 2 players of CT right here. And it's going to be the most unfortunate fight that he's ever had to do because he wanted just a one-on-one. With Exy, one coming right now, trying to find anything for his team in order to clutch it out.
A series of unfortunate events, perhaps. Certainly could be the case here. Looks like Exy, though, approaching the site, making some noise there, gets spotted as they try and go for a smoke, and it will be map point taken by UOM. A great way to do it as well. Swinburne going to be forced into complete desperation, trying to buy up everything that they can here to keep themselves in the game. UOM on for a solid lead. It is going to take some hard work and dedication to try and bring it back for OT here. Swinburne really need to figure something out and need to do so quickly. This round is the one that's going to make or break them. See if they are going to make it happen as they slowly tread towards the A site, leaving 1 on the lurk towards B here. TopShen ready, but it will be Aussie Pandas the first to go.
No utilities at all from Swinburne. They have already said it that they are absolutely suffering, and Icon had to run through the molly. Most of his health is gone. He's looking for any form of kill. He has heard those shots. He knows where the sound clicks are. But FWA proven the faster one. It's going to put him down. The bomb is down. UOM should be able to sight all the objectives that they ever need in order to get this one out. And Swinburne, this is a very tough time to be had. This round is pretty much going to be into the dumps for them. Let's see what's going to be the reaction.
Looks like it is not going to be too much so far. TopShen does manage to decipher 2 more players out of the site there. And it will be Kenta to respond back, looking for another one, but it's all going to be over and out. UOM take it away. 16-6 in their favor, and they maintain the lead over our AEL University Elite Series.
What a quick and explosive reaction coming in. UOM, they went in and they said, all right, no worries. We start on the T side. Let's see what we get. They get the first 2. Get strong by from Swinburne, and then right after that, it was nothing but just a one-way showing of how much that they can be in the lead and play from that side to put the pressure back onto Swinburne. While Swinburne, they did do everything they could in the beginning. From that CT side, they got some nice rounds. But when it came to the switch, not even a round back against UOM, and that is really tough.
Yeah, it really was a struggle for them, wasn't it? Like, UOM really did their best to keep the driver's seat in their favor. Swinburne just not able to find much of a response, and ultimately UOM, they come out on top there.
Yep. And so, hey, look, that's going to be just fine. We'll take that one with how Swinburne, see how they're going to be able to bring this one back into the next week. Probably have to go through to the vault to see where else they can be doing to improve, because on the CT side they weren't as bad. T side probably going to be the biggest question mark for them. But as we say to this, we are going to quickly cut into a BRB until we come back for the next round, so don't go anywhere. And welcome back to the AEL University Elite Series of CSGO. My name is ZK, and once again with the one and only Matsy. Matsy, what did you think about that first map that was played?
First map was fantastic. Really great to see UOM just staying consistent all the way through the season so far. And I'm excited to see what the rest of the season is going to look like for them as well, considering they are basically unstoppable at the moment. I'm eager to see if someone can actually manage to take them down because, yeah, they've been playing really, really well.
UOM showing us they are here to compete. They are here, to be deserving the top spot. And so, going to the second one right now, we have University of Adelaide and UTS coming in. Onto the next one, it is going to be representing the Pleasant Doctor, Aegis, Dion GT, Shark, Ricky's Chicken, and also you got A-Works, Flake, Banana, Vision, and Reeds. Like, both of them has been able to show quite a lot of things. I would like to see what the adjustment coming from Adelaide University is all going to be about for this week.
Yeah, I'm eager to see if they are going to be able to get their first win on the board because it has been pretty strugglesome for them heading into the Elite Series thus far, but maybe this could be their week. UTS is certainly going to be no pushover though for them, so I think that it's going to be quite the exciting series to see just how close it could really get. Very, very keen to see more about the series as well because I think we do have some of the vetoes already, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. Well, the veto is going to be Adelaide University banning Wave Vertigo, followed by Overpass, Ancient Nuke, Inferno, and Anubis. I mean, I was hoping for Anubis, but it doesn't look like we're going to get Anubis. So it's going to be another Mirage coming in onto the second round here. And look, this is something that I guess Adelaide University is still looking into. They are very familiar with the map. Let's see what they've got.
Yeah, let's see how it all goes. Let's get down to business here. So we do jump in to the knife round now. Let's hope they're not playing a game of knifey spoony. Who knows? Now going to be diving straight in now. So T's already ready at the ramp there, even looking to take some high ground. T's getting a lot of good damage in though, and it looks like they will be able to come out on top. 3 versus 1 now. Aegis does actually find one back. Full HP might actually work out for Aegis here. Let's see what happens. They're getting ready for it.
Just go straight in, turn around, and then quickly stab it as quick as you can. Oh wait, is he gonna jump down for it and then slice up? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. That's the first one. And unfortunately, he is gonna go down to Flake, but it was within sight. If he decided to go for left click instead of right, maybe he would have had a faster response. But Flake is going to be happy with that one. UTS is going to win the knife, which means that they get the right to choose. Yeah, and it is going to be the CT side for UTS as well. Now, up to how Adelaide University is going to be able to start this one up.
Absolutely. Keen to see how it all goes down now. We're getting the .Rs in the chat there, so ready to rumble here. And quite excited to see how both teams do fare here. As we do wait for the ready check there. Looks like our T's going to be readying themselves up for battle as well. Some nice palm trees there. That reminds me of summer. Shame it's getting colder now.
Yeah, especially with the freak storm the last few days. A lot of people around my side didn't have internet anymore. And so... when you are down, you need to make sure you get your internet, hold up, especially when it's cold. You don't really want to be doing anything else, but kick back and play some good old-fashioned video games. As we go into the pistol round, you got the double Berettas coming from UTS for Vision and Sourdough, and I am a fan of that.
I'm a big fan of that as well, Richard. Definitely eager to see exactly what it's going to look like now, though, as Adelaide look to push on to the A side here. CT is giving them a lot of ground. Flake forced all the way back down to 7 HP there. Waiting desperately for their teammates to help them. Dion GT, though, looks to push in. A great headshot to open up the round there. Looking for another. Gets it on for the 3 versus 5 here. CTs at least do find one back. Righty good for that one. Flake able to join in as well. 3 versus 3. Getting closer and closer. A couple of kills for Ricky, though. It is going to be all down to Ridesy now. on 2, faking out the defuse there. Does not have the kit. Desperately needs to get it, but it is not going to happen. The Pleasant Doctor makes them get away in a pleasant experience, taking round number 1.
You have been completely dissected, says the doctor. It is a 1-0, which means that they had the objective, they got the kills. AU should be exploding into this one. As you see, the max here is going to be purchased. Aegis is not going to be able to buy anything just yet. But Dion GT straight up takes Sourdough down. Rise was trying to get into that smoke play, but he is just too wide open. The backup is good. Now just up to Flape, who is pretty much by his own lonesome self at A, where the rest of AU has got into the B side. This is a rough little bit of play, but Dion GT out of nowhere came back and started playing for keeps. I do say, Dion GT, you put a scout or you put a AWP in his hand, he's going to show you what he's got.
Show me your moves, they might say. And the moves are certainly going to be shown there. Round number 3 now, though. UTS going to be on for the rifles here. Looking to do plenty of work with them there. T's looking to play for map control thus far, though. Good nade down. Doesn't actually catch them. Slither of damage going to be trickled onto Dion GT there. Let's see if Dion can strike now. Good smoke to stop the fire from A-Works. Will be able to get out safely from window there. Does give the T's a bit of positioning, though, to take control. But speaking of, A-Works going to take control. A just goes down there on it for the 5 versus 4 now. The T's still trying to take middle, though, and they've got one just lurking towards the A ramp, so they can easily go for a split here. Righty, however, not going to allow them to easily get up window should they seek to.
Oh, he's hearing lots of sound cue right now. UTS is just holding themselves up, making sure that there's just not enough that AU can work with. And so, they have backed up. Just for now, as they haven't really thought about what other position that they can go for, but it looks like he's going to beat that apartment push into B to try to get a little bit of response. Flape has been burnt down. Okay, I guess that happens. Shug is going to put a little bit of pressure into A while walking through right into the open. Might just go straight into the fire. And yeah, A-Works quickly takes him down, which means that the rest of them is going to have to quickly execute onto the B side. Starado coming in here is good for even more kills. There's just going to be the Pleasant Doctor right now going in, and he is going to be able to take him down, but there is going to be the backup. A-Works is here. He's just swinging through, spot out the tunnel a little bit, and there's going to be 2-on-1 situation. Bomb gets dropped, and UTS, they take the round back.
Great comeback coming out from UTS there. Getting around on the board for themselves early on. Definitely going to be beneficial to them here. Eager to see how things do go down. Heading in to the next one as well. As Adelaide going to be on a bit of a strung together by 3 AKs, the Scout and the Deagle. Not the best, but still achievable. They've got plenty of util. They can certainly look to achieve the best possible scenarios here. It looks like they've got a bit of a split going at the moment. Towards A just actually sneaking out, saying, peekaboo, I see you. And it will be a 1-for-1 trade there. GT is going to be a bit shaken.
Yeah, that is very, very fun little bit of a tap right there. AU, you can see the players really trying to just insert their own personality into this game. And so right now, it's just going to be on Dion, though. One lone man with a scout trying to do everything to the world. Has to go and grab the bomb as well. And so he is going to be into the palace. He's going to show us that he has the ability to clutch a little bit. Trying to go for the 1-on-1 trade at the minimum. Oh, a little bit of info, but whoa, vision. The faster one has spotted him and just quickly takes him down in order to avoid the rest. And I got to say, right now, UTS, it is time for them to shine. They are putting all the pressure back in. AU here, back on the round of eco. What are they going to do?
Shine bright like a diamond. And we'll see if they are going to be able to bring something back here. Aegis has got the AK. Maybe they can look to kickstart their team into the B rush here. As Dion GT gets ready. Looking to fly high with that smoke there. Aegis ready to lead the charge. Shug right behind them. Ready to strike at a moment's notice. Got one around the corner, though. Might not be expecting it. A few, actually, around these corners towards short. Just look at these CTs. Oh, they tear through. And it will be another one for UTS.
Oh, that round was expected, most likely. It was pretty clean. And right now, AU, it is time to think a little bit. I think timeout is also going to be quite good if you, well, pretty much, at the end of this round, I will say a little bit of a huddle is needed as of the moment, as the rest of UTS, they are running away with all the guns in hand, and the side of AU has 3 flashes, all pistols. Let's see if they can click some heads, because right now, the side of UTS, they're going to hunt.
Hunt they will, and we'll see if they are going to find their prey laying around these corners now. So they've got 3 Ts towards the B side. Well, maybe not. They've got 0 Ts towards the B side, as a matter of fact. As it seems all the Ts have been spotted by the CTs there, leaving it all up to Shug now in a 1 versus 4 here. Hiding on the air ramp, trying to set up base camp, but it will be quickly demolished. UTS take 4 there. At least for Adelaide's sake, they're going to be happy that they're back on a bye rounds here, but UTS already is setting the scene, is setting the pace here. It's a bit scary for Adelaide. I don't know what's in store for them.
Adelaide right now, they have the AWP in the hand of Dion. They have plenty to work with. They have to be very respectful of ramp position right here, because they realize that UTS has given them the call to say you're not allowed to advance so much more earlier, but we are going to be able to. 3 players explodes from connector, takes them down into a favorable trade. Gotta be careful. Dion here with a big expensive AWP misses that shot here. The final one still just gonna be the flip. Is gonna quickly hang back, goes for the nade, takes him down. AWP down as well, which means that, oh, this is gonna be that double AWP play here. Okay, that's gonna be very, very dangerous on the side of AU.
Yeah, certainly going to be looking to put the power behind their shots, that's for certain. Looks like Adelaide looking to buy up a few little bits and pieces. You know, they got an AK Mac 10, a couple of pistols there, bit of util as well. B-Rush in order now, though. Sourdough looking to go round 2 on the meat grinder here, perhaps. Aegis already revealing their play. Rightsy opening contact there. Finding plenty of players. A-Works joining in as well. Sourdough luckily finding one eventually, but it will be UTS to claw through with another there. Adelaide's plans being unraveled 1 round at a time.
Right now, being unraveled, this is a little bit rough. AU, they got the guns, this is the mix. The Galil is also going to be here, and that mid position is completely forfeited, as all of the players, they are stacked right outside of A. You got the players just waiting for the molly to go through. Dion's going to be the first one. Instead of that AWP running through with the AKs, just trying to spot something out. They get nothing, and UTS a little bit late to the party. However, Vision is good for the 2. The trade is in their favor. All they have to do is just wait upon a little bit more. Gotta be careful. The 2 AWPs still into play. Can be doing a lot of damage. They need to chuck all the utilities. They need to keep on pressuring. As they do that, the bomb is being planted, but Dion goes down.
Dion's down, and there's still teammates to stay alive. Well, no, there's not. No one's alive. It's going to be going down to UTS as they take down the last 2, and it will be round number 7 now going in their favor. So good for Adelaide to get the plant down at the bare minimum. They can have a bit of extra cash behind them heading into this one, but really it is a tough one for them. Things not working out the way that they would expect. Adelaide desperately need to find a round or 2 back as we head towards the later stages of this first half.
That's really unfortunate how they were able to be given a free sight, but Shug instantly gets put down with that big AWP from Rides, and this is the pressure that AU is constantly facing. They don't get mid control, they don't get even a tap into A, and so they get all herded into B. Sourdough here is going to try to buy some more time. There's going to be the smoke to deny that entry, and he's going to be happy with that one. And the rest of AU, they're making a lot of noise here. They are going to keep throwing their util. They know Sourdough is here. Sourdough is going to have to make it out somehow. He does quickly and wisely retreat, jumping out to the window like a action star of the 90s. and he's going to keep on checking the side while the rest of UTS, they are starting to crawl back into them. You have a flank position from Vision, and AU starting to lose ground, lose health, and lose that map.
Yeah, they're starting to lose traction here. One piece after the other, getting singled out. Definitely not going to be helping them. Now revealed by the trajectory of the util as well. They can hear noises there. Vision. Good flank through unders and good trade out coming out from Flape. So they will take number 8 now and secure victory in the half. By how many rounds? Going to be decided by every round going forward. The money on Adelaide's side, though, really not going to help them here. They've got at least one AK picked up already. Looking to see what else is in store. A few more AKs, so they're just going to send it. Go straight for it. They've got a decent utility, if it's not great. They've got 3 smokes, couple of flashes, and the HE. Really going to have to use them sparingly coming into this one. It looks like they're already going for a bit of traction towards the B apartment. CT's looking to meet them face-to-face, though. Good start coming out from them. As a matter of fact, A just goes down. Leaves it up to their 4 teammates. 3 stacked outside A, and 1 just going to be holding steady towards middle.
Yeah, especially since you got one person down straight in the beginning, you're not looking forward to it. You're trying to get a little bit of support into the connector since none of them was going through. And so this is just going to be UTS. They know firmly exactly where the rest of AU is going to be. Either you're going to be up in Palace or Spawn. And so that is the most unfortunate moment right here where the beginning momentum gets absolutely robbed away from you. And AU, look at the position coming in from UTS. They are saying that we know exactly where you're going. There's an AWP waiting for you all the way from the alley. That's you just can't advance. You don't have the utility to be dealing with. So roughly, you're going to try to jiggle, get some lucky little bit of dodge coming in. But that's still not going to work out for you. As Flake holding through the car is looking. He sees heads. He's just going to tap one down. And there's only going to be 2 more. As they get A-Works down, which is a great thing. They know exactly where AU members are.
They've certainly got them on lockdown here. Taking them out one member after the other at the moment. And it all comes crashing down again. Number 9 going to UTS there. And they look to further their advancement even more so. We'll see if Adelaide has an answer, as it looks like they are going for a bit of a split by here. Aegis picking up the Galil, but the rest just going to be sitting on pistols this time around. So eager to see if they can find something back. Otherwise, we could see UTS already go to double digits.
Oh, little bit of a play here. Shug is going to take 2 for his trouble. He's going to be able to pick up a gun. Just needs to go up and claim it, but he is afraid of it. The AWP is still pretty much online. Oh, he does see the head. He wants to get lucky. Oh, great damage onto A-Works. 28 health left. And A-Works knows exactly how to play this one, but he says, nope, I am going to retreat. My AWP is quite expensive, despite I'm quite rich. Sourdough and Ritz here, they are still pretty much active. Being spread out. A-Works onto the side. Pretty much heard. Oh, I don't think he heard the sound right there. Otherwise, yeah, I guess he just doesn't want to be dealing with the situation. He is going to keep checking the hole. And so, AU, looking like a little bit of a rough, good start, is going to try to rough their way in.
Yeah, trying to force their hand there. Could work out for them, perhaps. Oh, indeed, it could. Righty, stuck between the rock and a hard place, jumps on top of Ticket, stops the bomb from being planted, does get shut down eventually, though, leaving us now down to the 2 versus 1 here. And Shug goes bye-bye. It will be UTS prevailing in the end and taking 10. Fantastic stuff coming through from them there, being able to bring themselves back together. Adelaide so close, yet so far.
Also, this round, damage is there, but you need to do a lot more. There's too many rounds being given to UTS. Most of the members haven't really died that much. And so, Vision here quickly dodges the flash. And then he's going to keep looking and keep tapping away. 2 kills down right now. He hasn't reloaded just yet. The man just jumps up, trying to get as much as he can do. But everyone from UTS is just happy to be standing there and taking on this kind of trades. They lose 1 for the rest of everything else.
Yeah, lose it for the rest of everything else there, and it will be Bubble allows another round for UTS there. 2 more to go in this half here. And eager to see how things go down heading into it. Adelaide desperately need to figure out some kind of way out of this one, as they've already off to a shaky start again. Shug going down there. More to follow. UTS just seem to have their number, and it keeps ringing away. And it will be another one found by them. 12-2. They pulled through again.
It's the last round of the first half, and things hasn't really been working in their favor. After taking the first two, AE was looking like they were here to settle in quite comfortably, but UTS has had none of it. They've just said, we are going to keep on bringing the heat back to you, and we're going to go hard and fast. Palace already a duel. You don't see this kind of fight all that often, and so Vision gets absolutely aggressive. And Sourdough, at the same time, sees the one, takes the one, and that is just so rough for AU. They are really feeling the pain, but they are going to be able to take another one just out of nowhere.
Yeah, they do manage to take another one back there. And it will be a 2 versus 4 now. Adelaide desperately need this one. If they can find these 2 kills, it will secure them around number 3 in their favour. But still going to be quite the precarious situation. Now, placed in here, they do find at least one more back. All up to A-Works now. One man, one AWP, and plenty of dreams. T on GT, good distraction, but it's not going to work at all. No scope comes out from A-Works there. They try and tread onto the site. They've got plenty of util to play with here. Looking to try and make something happen. One spotted in jungle, another one on the site. Bomb ticking down as well. They've got a kit though. They do find one kill. Looking for another one here. Trying to bait things out. There's another one. They don't know where the last player is. They're going to be holding it down. The Doctor does make them get off it. And it will be number 3 for Adelaide. And thank God they were there.
We get the boom explosion right there, but A-Works was looking to be strong. The man didn't even care about any of his utilities. He was just saying, whatever, it's fine, let's go for the duel. And so, a 12-3 finish from the first half. And right now, AU onto that CT side. Gotta just shut everything down to make sure UTS doesn't even get a foothold.
Yeah, really gotta try and shut things down here. Eager to see if they are going to be able to make it happen now. So we do dive in. It's around 16 here. Sourdough looking to push up now for UTS onto B. It will be ages to find the opener though. Good distraction from Sourdough. The rest of their team look to push through mid towards A instead. Distraction from our short player here in Aegis. Not going to be able to catch them this time though. Vision does get spotted, but doesn't go down. May yet be caught out. See how things do play out though, as the CTs now look to reposition and things stay at a standstill.
Oh, standstill it is right here. Still got 1 minute left. Exhibition, he's picking and he gets Aegis down. That is a huge pickup right there. And Dion's also down. Vision in a great place. Dueling it out, but the Pleasant Doctor is gonna just matrix him. 2v2 situation. AU does have a kit. Gotta still get something else. Shug now doesn't have the kit. Have to go pick it up. But he has to go and walk through 2 members of UTS. Does spot out one. The second one comes out. He had to quickly reload. 19 bullets into the chamber. Trying to find something. Does get A-Works out. He gets both. And that should be enough. Just barely. Yeah, he's going to be fine.
Everything's going to be all right there. And it will be Adelaide taking the pistol round in their favour. Definitely going to be satisfied with that outcome, as they will be able to get a bit of traction going forward. But considering they got the bomb plant down, UTS going to be forcing into this one. Could be a bit of an obstacle that Adelaide has to deal with here. And you're going to see exactly how it's all going to fall into place though, as UTS look to push up towards the B site, leaving one player just to get intel on mid there. Vision, going to be like a vision ward over mid for now. Looks like they are going to be reuniting with their teammates. Shug Good to at least distribute a smoke should the need arise. There it goes. And now trying to look for some T's as well. Tucked away in the smoke, however. They look to just continue to use their cover, but it's not going to work out for them as the T's overwhelm the site and manage to find 3 players in their wake.
How unfortunate for the side of AU, as they were sort of expecting this, and they were in a great place to be playing. Oh my god, they're just fighting everyone. Now they know exactly where Aegis is as well, and he's just gonna try to exit from here. But the rest of UTS, they're saying no, you do not get to come out of this one alive. Yeah, they go for the hunt, deny everything. UTS, they get the bomb down, they get the site, they gamble correctly, and now Adelaide University, a round of vehicle is going to come through, and a lot of effort needs to be put in order to shut UTS down.
See if they are going to be able to find a way to shut them down here. Rounds go down one after the other. T's already pushing straight onto the A site. Dion tries to react, but they aren't going to get out of this one intact. Same too with their other teammates as well. As UTS storm the front and manage to pump them down. And it will be round number 14 taken by UTS there. 2 more between them and potential victory here. Adelaide need to step it up.
Adelaide right now, they have shown us that they can take the first round every single time. How to close it? It remains a little bit of a history, as we do have another eco round coming in, minus Aegis, which is going to purchase at the minimum an MP9 into his name, but he's not going to be able to do anything with it because Sourdough gets massive headshots coming in, confirming the 2 kills. Sourdough, he is just rushing forward. He does not care what the... Never mind about that one, we won't talk about it, but his aim has been good, and the rest of CTs are just being filed in for the execution stand. Sourdough is gonna get taken down. It's now up to Shog, shooting from his spawn, trying as much as he can to survive. But that is also not gonna be it, as the big Nagi from Flake is gonna close him down.
We do love the big guns there, and it will be UTS coming alive with map point here, looking to take it as far as they possibly can in this one. Certainly excited to see what that is going to eventuate to be. Will Adelaide be able to bring it back now? They look to take point. Sourdough though pulls through, managing to make some bread. The Zeus kill comes out as well. Things going wonderfully for UTS here, leaving it all up to Dion. Will they be able to strike fierce like a Komodo dragon, or will they get knifed? It's all going to be up for questioning here. Surely not another Zeus kill.
Oh my god.
Surely no way.
They're gonna force him anyway. It's either gonna be enough for Zeus. It's coming. Dion. Oh!
Oh no.
Oh dear. Well, if you're gonna finish him off, you might as well finish him off in style, right? That's exactly what UTS was trying to let us know, that they felt the pressure, they felt everything they can do to AU is gonna make it work, and they did. They're gonna finish everything into style. 2 Zeus kills, plus the knives running around, making sure that the rest of AU cannot react. But oh my goodness, what did we just witness?
We witnessed a masterpiece there, Richard. It was a masterpiece coming out from our 2 teams, from UTS most particularly there, as they did manage to take away the victory in the end. But Adelaide definitely trying their best, but unfortunately not going to be able to pull through in the end there. So alas, it will be UTS taking a convincing victory there on Mirage. Yep.
Well, we'll take those. And so if we look at the current standings, you got the first match between Swinburne and UAM going to UAM on a 16-6, and the second one for Adelaide University against UTS Esports 16-4. Big numbers right there, big round gains coming from both sides, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be quite exciting, as the next one is also going to be very, very nice between UNSW and Monash. And with that being said, obviously we just keep it rolling on tonight. We're looking forward to see how we improve and how to get better, especially into the AEL University Elite Series. We're gonna quickly cut into a BRB, and we shall see you very, very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into the AEL University Elite Series of CSGO. My name is Empress EK, and once again with Matty. Matty, how was the last two match?
The last two matches were fantastic, Richard. It's been a really just dominant night, honestly, for our rosters. Like, we saw UOM continue their reign of terror, taking out Swinburne there, and following suit was another very convincing series coming out of UTS up against Adelaide University there, as they did manage to take them down 16-4. So definitely been on track for a night of pure chaos, if you want to call it that, heading into our first two matches. But obviously we've got a third match tonight, which is going to be UNSW versus Monash.
Absolutely. It's going to be quite amazing. But before we do dive in to that third match, we also do have to thank our sponsors. And so with all of that going through, Matty, once again, the honors is all yours.
Thank you, Richard. A pleasure to do it all. And it will be a lovely thank you coming out to our sponsors now, starting off with none other than Predator Gaming, the gaming PC partner who provide high-end gaming-focused PC solutions in both laptop and desktop formats, powered by Intel. And next up, it is none other than AOC Monitors, the gaming monitor partner who provide best-in-class monitor solutions for gaming and all other needs. Last but not least, it is Game On Cancer, the charity of choice for the AEL who fund much-needed cancer research projects. And if you'd like to donate, please head over to the AEL's Tiltify campaign page. You can also check them out via the QR code on your screens right now. So definitely encourage you to check them out, as it's a really great cause, and definitely would encourage you to get behind it.
Yeah, absolutely. We thank our sponsors. And of course, representing the sides of UNSW, you have Ming, Vader, Dead Set, Gibbs, and Jerry. And then on the opposite side, you have Monash's Sentinel, J-Tam, Mang, Captain Yang 9, and Ditto. We have seen both sides do quite well, exploding into it, onto all the competitive stages of the last 2 weeks. And again, obviously we want to see what they're going to be able to represent with tonight. And so if we go through the vetoes, the first is going to be UNSW starting that ban onto Overpass, followed by Nuke, and then Anubis, Vertigo, Ancient, and Mirage. And so we're going to go to Inferno, the first different map that we're going to have for the night. And I'm looking forward to Inferno.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well, Richard. I think it's going to be a great map and a great series, to say the least. Happy we can finally get off Mirage. I was scared we were going to be trapped there all evening. But luckily and thankfully for our sakes and everyone else's, it is going to be Inferno as the map in question coming into this series. So eager to see how this one shapes up. Inferno is a whole different beast comparable to Mirage. So I'm keen to see what kind of strategy we do see from both our teams tonight.
Yeah, look, Inferno's the second map that OCE loves, right? Doesn't matter what you do, if you have a very good Mirage, the second one is, let's throw down an Inferno. Do you have that banana control? Do you have that mid control with a sniper? Do you also have the ability to take those apartment fights, and go quite hard onto A? Like, that's always going to be something that we're going to be confident about. A lot of Aussie teams down here are quite familiar with just how much of a throwdown we do issue when we does, chuck that kind of gauntlet down. At the same time, who remains the hardest one when it comes down to tackling that B side is depending on how you're going to be able to get that pressure along, how you're supposed to control the banana, and obviously make it fun and make it really amazing. So let's bring it in for UNSW against Monash.
Yeah, let's bring it in. Let's break it down once we do get into the game here. Definitely eager to see how things shape up once we do get into the game. But, I'm keen to see what this matchup looks like, especially heading towards CS2. I think currently we've got our the pathway towards our last ever major tournament for CSGO happening in the international stage. So keen to see how that one shapes up, and pretty keen to see what CS2 looks like, especially for our up-and-coming players like our university students, which are involved in competitions such as this one.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's we're in such a phase where games are constantly just being updated. They're constantly to be there. We are looking at a lot of other things coming up. It's just that there's too many things. There's too many things to go through. We have to make sure that we get those CS2. How can I put it? Those new shenanigans practiced and be brought into the international stages. And shout out to Taffy, he still got CS2 codes, so that is at TaffyAU on Twitter to go and suss some out. But yeah, at the same time, how much do you get to do this? How much more can you insert yourself into the energy of CSing, and then to continue that kind of play into CS2, where the game, although familiar, you're gonna have different kind of mechanics to be represented.
Yeah, I'm keen to see what it's going to look like, and honestly, I'm curious why Valve skipped a few versions of CS. They had CS 1.6, but whatever happened to 1.7, 1.8, 1.9? Straight to 2. What's going on there? Regardless, Monash are going to be winning out the knife there. Might be switching to CT, might be staying T, I'm not sure.
I will say, after 1.6, it was just like, okay, nope, that is the end of that conversation, and we're gonna bring this one back one of these days. I think the next time we're gonna be seeing is like CS 2.1, 2.3, if we're gonna follow tradition, and then skip the 4 and then go straight to 5, because 4 was just non-existent, and then goes straight to 6, and then who knows, maybe another decade or something, we're gonna get CS3.
Wait, Valve can count to 3? Never thought I'd see the day.
Oh, damn, right there, the burns right there. Lord Gavin, please do not smite us. We still love you.
Absolutely. Hopefully we get to 3 eventually and see Half-Life 3. We'll see what happens though. As we do jump in to the game now. Monash going to be on CT side, and UNSW are going to be T. We look to push up towards second mid here. UNSW taking point. Good spread from Monash on the A site though. They got a couple towards Archers, one towards Diggity, and the balcony positions there. Just ready and waiting for any kind of approach here from UNSW, but they don't realize just how close they actually are here. They could emerge at any moment, and this could be that moment shaping up now as the util starts to flow through.
Oh, here we go. Dito has already smelt this, has spotted most of the members in. But that smoke is not going to be able to cover Jerry, but Jerry, all the whites that turns around, takes the kill. The change is going to come through. UNSW, they're exchanging a little bit more favorably. It's just going to be the one member left. J10 is going to have to go and make do with everything else. Does have a kit. And so, if he gets good onto the beginning duel, alright, this enables him up with that 2 health in a dream. Just needs to tap the heads. Just go straight up, tap heads, go, boom, 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 tap, and then he can get the defusal. Here we go. As he's got the enemy, Dead Set puts him down straight up, and that is going to go to UNSW.
A great way to take away the opening round there. Really enjoyed the foundation of their attack, and it did manage to stack up for them. Taking away number 1. Monash just going to be ecoing it out this time though. A few pistols behind them. Not looking to bring much else to the table this time. Looks like they are holding relatively close on Banana. To have a couple of players on the A site as well. So they're stuck into a default spread here. See if that is transformative. Dito goes down. Meng does actually get the spot. Finds a kill back. Going to be traded immediately, however, leaving it up to J10. Try and hold this B site by themselves. Moving around the smoke, but they say bye-bye. There's already a flower there for their grave. How nice.
Hey, look, once you gotta get that flower in, that is just the way it has to go. And so, right now, it's just gonna be up to Sentinel, who has to quickly go and spot as much as he can from the flank position, but I don't think he's going to be given that fight fairly. UNSW with that bomb plant solidifies the whole position with 4 members strong. They're absolutely just looking. There's going to be a choke point into the sandbags as well. And so Sentinel, while he's just looking at the exits, the rest of UNSW, they have 2 players working through spawn. There's no way they're going to try to take any more risk fights here. But Ming still walks out with that Galil in hand, takes down Sentinel. They quickly just solidify to make sure that they get as much as they can. And it's going to be that 2-0 for UNSW.
Yeah, going to be starting off strong there for UNSW. We'll see what they can manage heading into the game further now, though. As it will be a further eco coming out for a Monash here. Still going for that default setup, 3-2 there. Do have a couple of flashes they can play with. Gibbs making a lot of noise here. Good flash. Double peak coming out there from the CTs. Another one. Ooh, they might find something off it. Yes, they do. Meng pulls through with a kill there. Not able to pick up the weapon. Dead set. Try and prevent them from doing that as much as possible. Getting so close, but Meng does eventually go down. And it will be left it to their teammate, but no one dares get close to that one any longer. As the T's now look to restructure their own approach, going towards the A site instead here, getting closer and closer to their enemies.
Well, there's going to be an exchange for Jerry and J10 at the same time. Weapons being dropped and weapon denied, but Captain Yang does have a firm grasp of that AK in his own hands. And so, with the two players just defending at A, the rest of UNSW, they're saying it is time to go straight in and let's get the site, get this objective in. They just have to spot out the quick player right here. Captain, oh, Sentinel with a Zeus is going to cap him down. That's going to be a big stopper right there. Vader jumps down, 1-on-2 situation. There is going to be the play. Ditto is gone, but his position is also right in front for Captain Yang to take apart.
And lucky, it will be for the CTs. They do manage to pull through, coming into the round with next to nothing. And they come out of it with a round win. Definitely going to be happy with the outcome of that one, but still going to be more good things ahead of them. They just need to work hard for it. And their hard work, it could indeed pay off here. So we press on into round number 4 now. CTs ready and waiting. Good start from them. Finding one with the incendiary grenade there. Taking us already down to the 5v4. T's thinking about the B site perhaps. Do have none other than Jerry. Taking point on that one. Trying to take down that player towards the car position there. They do dare not peek any longer. So it will be left towards a stalemate here. Jerry at least trying to go for a bit of spacing with the flashbang there. Going to allow them to creep up with a bit more security, but the CTs, they've already conceded that ground. The T's are yet to discover it, but they will now that they tiptoe just a little closer. A minute to go now, and they're going to get ready to try and take B here.
Yeah, they're going to run out of utilities very soon, so the smoke and the flash has to do everything they can in order to secure the site. Stop you slowly the creep forward through to the smoke. Do they realize where the position is going to be? J10 and Sentinel 2 is going to be armed to the teeth. Right now, there's going to be the initial flash. Looking. They are going to find out Ming. First one is going to go down to 14. Quickly avoiding all that utility usage. Trying to just corner it down. But that's the trade they were looking for. But Jerry's going. Gibbs takes the other. And now they get the side. They are going to be able to get at least a plant. But right now, got to be careful. Members of Monash, they are starting to file in. Might not give the opportunity. There is going to beat that trade. The bomb is dropped. And now one-on-one situation. They swing, but Gibbs takes it down. And that is a big 4K to him.
Lovely stuff coming through there. And it will be UNSW taking a rounder straight back there. Putting them in the lead even more so. 1-3 in their favour. And sending Monash back to the drawing board. Onto the pistols. They've got a bit of armour to play with. A few flashes, but nothing else too significant going to be brought to the table this time around. We're going to see what does ensue for them here. So they go for a 2-3 setup this time. Looks like the T's are already taking advantage though. Creeping up Banana, getting ready to try and barge into the site. They just have to find that opening. Find a single kill that could be everything for them. They already get a spot towards Coffins there. Their teammates looking to be spread out in second mid as well. And the killing starts up again.
Oh, we'll take it. Monash, though, they fight 2 players. Jerry only had the Mac. It's just going to go down, but that's just going to be fine. Right now, it's all about that A side 1-3 situation. Ditto is trying to do something, but nothing's going to be given as he's been taken out with that headshot. And so, with an AK picked up by Sentinel, they can just retreat and save this one up. Meanwhile, JTN can go around to get any exit frags. It means that the rest of UNSW will have to repurchase in a round like this. You don't want to be wasting away your gun. And so J10 has been spotted, but Dead Set from downtown takes him down, and that is pretty much it. We're going to go to 4-1 in favor of UNSW, but it is not the worst thing that could have happened. Sentinel is able to save at least an AK, and they will be able to go for at least a little bit of resistance into the next round.
Yeah, definitely going to be looking solid after that one. So we'll take round number 4 in their favour. Sentinel going to be happy to find the AK though, as they choose to latibulate here. The T's getting so close in the end, but not close enough in order to get the kill there. So we'll be round number 6 coming to you live right now. CT is picking up whatever weapons they can bring to the table here. Util looking pretty decent for them as well. Not the worst position here. You're going to see how things shape up though, moving into it as the T's look to go very hastily towards Banana, leaving a couple on stairs there, but they're just going to full send it, committing everything they've got here. Good counter utility coming out from the CTs though. That fire going to pay dividends for them. Speaking of, it looks like Dead Set going to find dividends here. Taking the kill onto J-Tan. CT's already pondering on the rotation through towards CT spawn. But this round is really heating up.
Yeah, a lot of players from UNSW, they love playing with that Mac. And so Dead Set and Jerry, they both have been big committers of the Mac 10. And so Sentinel onto the side. They are going to be swinging this one through. Captain Yan's going to be the first one. He finds one target out of the smoke. Spraying to the second one. Just get some leg shots in. And the bomb is being dropped. Sentinel, he is going to be closed up. He is gone. Captain Yang will have to go and recover this situation. It is going to beat that 3-on-3 situation. Through to the smoke. Captain Yang, he just sprays forward. Denies the plant. And he says, my life is going to be worth it. I'm not sure if that's what he wanted to fully commit to, because he doesn't have the members to back him up just yet. While there's going to be the commitment, though, Main has managed to secure at least the bomb. But the Molly instantly pushes him up. They know exactly where he is. He's burning. He's jumping, 15 health. He says, whatever you're going to do, I'm going to die on top of the bomb. And now Vader is just going to have to go on a one-on-one shootout. The AWP in hand just needs one tap. And Dito is going to try to rotate, get onto the backside, wasting, playing for time. 17 seconds right now. Gotta make a play. There's the fake tap. Right now. Oh, Dito doesn't buy into it. Dito's just gonna go for it. And he's gonna tap him down. And that is gonna be a defusal.
Yeah, defusal will come out there. So it will be a great outcome here for Dito and Monash there. So they will find a round back at 2-4 now. Early days though. Eager to see if they can keep their grasp here. Try and push up even more so. Whether we do see none other than UNSW to pressure themselves in even more now. As we dive into round number 7. Weapons looking relatively even. UNSW going down to their last dollars here. Same could be said of Monash. So they look to try and string together some form of an attack and defense here. Mang going to be holding a nice little angle, looking at the broom as they try and clean up their enemies. We'll see if anyone is going to be swept away on that angle. It could be a bit of a struggle for them. But Jerry, at least going to be cutting off that line of sight there. Counter smoke coming out from Monash as well. So the T's have to dedicate more utility if they want to push this one.
Yeah, undoubtedly they just have to get Captain Yang's attention down. And then on top of it, bracket position here and there is okay. It's just that he has been the one to threaten the whole time. Hasn't really been the one to take most of the major plays. And so he's ready to give his life. And so Main with the AWP does take Gibbs down. Oh, that is a double kill right here. Something that they sorely needed. Looking at the triple, and now it's just going to be up to Jerry. The bomb is down. Jerry has to go into a position here, trying to find something. Finds Captain Yang, gets a second. That is the AWP down. And he, oh, what is that shot right there? That is gonna enable him to go forward to get the bomb. 4K right now, waiting for the A's. He is just exchanging the weapons. He is doing everything he can in order to deny this Sentinel into the smoke. Does he know where he is? There's gonna be the bomb. He's picked it up. He's trying to just quickly make his way into it. And he wants that bomb down right now. Sentinel in a one-on-one from Marsing hand. Gonna give himself right there. Oh, Jerry, I don't know if you spotted him, but I think he has heard this. He's looking. Oh, here it is. It is the 5K, baby. Jerry clutches that round from the insane losing deficit.
Fantastic stuff coming through there, honestly. They will be able to bring it back exactly where they want it to be. And it will be UNSW good for 5 there. Hard reset on the Monash economy. Best case scenario here for UNSW. Let's see if they can take it one step further, though, as we dive in around at number 8 now. It looks like the T's are already pressing up on Banana, taking down J-Tan there. Their teammate could be soon to follow in Sentinel, as they've taken a lot of hurt already. The rest of the CTs look to hold steady, though, towards the A site. Might find a bit of action themselves. Meng taking down Dead Set. Sentinel trying to stop the T's from getting onto this B side here. There could even be a flank in order if the T's don't hurry up. But they do manage to find the kill. Slowly gather their thoughts onto the side. Meng, though, stabbing him in the back. Finding a double kill there. This could be fantastic. Leaving it all up to Gibbs already. Taking a lot. Does find a little more. Min's gone down, though, and it all comes crashing down again. Dito good to secure round number 3 for Monash.
Oh, it's a huge round. That is a huge round from Monash as well. Where UNSW, they were able to claw one back. And then Monash just out of nowhere and goes, all right, let's fight. Let's delay this. Let's get super aggressive and let's see what you got. And UNSW got caught with their pants down, probably not feeling it. And so they're going to have the Galils in hand. It does not matter. Plenty of utilities to work off just this one to get that pressure in. The rest of Monash, they are happy to just sit back, rotate a little bit. They have pushed as hard as they could onto the bottom of Banana. They push all the way to logs to try to see if there's going to be anything. Right now, as the rotation does come through, 4 members committed to that A site. And so this is going to be a rough one, as Meng has already said that, guys, got no pressure in here, so they're all going to come to you.
Yes, they'll all be coming for them there. The flashes come through now. Gibbs goes for the spot. Min's down. Good start from both sides there. Trade's coming out. Captain Yan tucked away. Does emerge from the shadows. Managing to crash down another one. Vader getting a chokehold on the side, though. Leaving it all up to Gibbs now. As the CTs work together to try and calm the storm. And it does work out beautifully. Number 4 for Monash.
A good round coming from Monash. Good reactions as well. You can see just how eager they were able to get that kind of information, and so they rotate and commit really heavily into the defense. The side of UNSW didn't really get that looking position out, so they weren't buying it. Monash was just determined. They worked with information that made that really amazing. And now, yeah, Ming is going to be taken down because Sentinel decided to just quickly rush forward. And so around of Eco, the bomb is right in front of them, needs to go and retrieve. Someone's going to have to go and do it. That's it. Quickly runs through the smoke, takes that one away as they say, okay, that's pretty much it. Let's exchange and see what we get. They haven't spotted Captain Yang just yet. He's just been wisely hanging back. Does take one. J10 and Dito, they're just killing everyone right now. That's it. Also, not long for this world, and we are tied up.
Yeah, getting a lot closer here. 5 for 5 now. This series could go any which direction. Certainly eager to find out what the end result will be as we dive into round number 11 here. So close to the halfway point. Either side could be able to take it all away. It's going to come down to these last few rounds to see which will be on top at the end of the half, though. CTs looking to press up very eagerly down Banana at the moment. Good smoke does allow them that solid foundation. Good positioning. They have taken a lot of punishment as a result. They will be falling back after the early push there. Looking to wait and see what the T's next move is. The T's, though, they're doing a good job at just holding their ground. They're waiting to see what the CTs are going to play with here. To smoke up Banana, so maybe looking to take point on that one. Good counter utility coming out there from the CTs, trying to use the fire to prevent them from getting close, making them waste more time as we head towards the minute mark here.
J10, does he realize there's a boost right in front? Oh, hang on a second. They completely skipped over him. J10 ducks down, and he was just being the odd drop from GoldenEye right there. That is a huge little bit of a drop from UNSW. 2 players for the count. And so while Sentinel and J10 quite weak themselves, that's a lot of confidence going from the side of UNSW. Jerry also down for trying to snoop this information. They're going to have to try to play as much as they can. Ming, he is going to try to open this one up with Gibbs. And so he's going to probably go for the hard switch. And UNSW, they will rotate one more member. Main's going to be here to try to join, but time is ticking. And I guess at this second, there's not much you can do from UNSW minus pushing, but the utility is just going to be against you. The flash is going to work, but Gibbs is going to just take the 1. 6-5 as Monash take the lead.
My gosh, Monash really managing to find their true selves heading towards the later stages of the half here. Putting UNSW on to an eco round now. Definitely going to be good to further solidify the lead that they're starting to take here. You're going to see if they are going to be on track to take 8 as well. Or maybe even 7 here, but can't discount UNSW yet. They may yet be able to find something with these pistols. Maybe even the sword-off. It's all a potential that just waiting to be tapped into here, as they do have the couple of flashes to play with off this as well. So maybe that could be the Kickstarter to get them towards the site here. Already using one to try and take a bit of movement towards a banana there. No one looking to stop them holding close, so that flash will be coming through soon perhaps. It does get used up earlier, but Min taking a lot of damage already from our Coffins player, so can't use the sword off just yet to get onto the site. Still leaving it up to possibilities. It looks like the T's might be changing it up completely and go A instead.
Yeah, there's nothing stopping them from doing that. Right now, all the players, they are going to quickly and wisely sneak into this apartment. While there's going to be some info right here, Monash, I don't think they are completely buying into it anyway, but they are going to get Meng down just for good measure. And so all 5 members of UNSW, they have started and they are going to get ready to just explode. It's up to Captain Yang in order to find this one. Dito's going to be the backup. There's 20 seconds left. They're just looking for this one. Jumping down one by one. They're checking to the corners. Captain Yang and Dito, they finish off 2-3 members. But right now, Captain Yang is going to do his best to try to deny this one. The bomb is going. Dead set is down. And yes, they do make sure that UNSW is not able to go for the plant.
Gonna be happy with that one, further solidifying their lead here, taking number 7 in their favor. All they need is one more in order to take away the half in their favor. Definitely looking to do that as best they possibly can, but with UNSW on a full buy here, got the AWP and many more. Could be rather troublesome for them. Looks like the T's are taking it nice and slow for the moment, though. Scoping up over mid, waiting just in case someone could be going for the crossover there. No one going to be game enough to get that close, however. Don't go too close to the sun, you could say. CT is holding from Archway, though. They find a bit of potential. Speaking of, maybe we see some from J-Tan if they creep up. Flank, it could definitely be in order. No one's watching stairs at the moment. Speaking of, good start coming out from the T's. J-Tan looking to press up mid now, though. Does get shut down, so the T's might actually go B instead. They've taken down Sentinel. All the pieces are laid in place. They're running around the world, and it could be a B take in the making here. Unfortunate for Captain Yan and Dito, as their teammates' plans to be unraveled. And now, a glimmer of hope comes through for UNSW.
Oh boy, UNSW, just when you thought their momentum completely shifted to the side of Monash, they say, nope, we are still to this one. And right now, fall into a situation, Monash pretty much has to give up onto the round with the save, because the next one is going to be quite important to see who's going to be able to take it all the way before we switch. And so, Monash, being the ever wiser, is probably just going to quickly retreat into T-Swarm. And UNSW is going to go to the opposite. Hey, look, 7-6 is a very competitive scoreline. And at the same time, it does become our first match where it's being absolutely close.
Yeah, it's really given us a lot to ponder on, hasn't it? We'll see just how close it can really go heading into these last few rounds as well. 2 more to go here. Do we see 8-7? Do we see 9-6? A lot of potential for both sides heading into this one as the players get set up now. We look to dive straight back into the action here. CT's ready for battle. Already setting up a 2-3 setup as per normal here. Meng, we're going to scope up down mid though. Could be looking to sweep them away again. Ready and waiting. Getting closer and closer is Min. Don't get too close. Otherwise, you could end up becoming a ghost there. And there it is. Min finds an opening onto Captain Yan. Fantastic stuff coming through. They swing just far enough to get that kill. Definitely going to be a nasty surprise there for the CTs.
I'm pretty sure Captain Yang wasn't thinking about that one. He was like, alright, I should be okay to at least swing it in. I want to find some form of info. As J10 is going to try to push forward, it's going to be a threat of position because this is the bait UNSW has thrown out. They have said, alright, look, let's see what else you got. I'm happy to throw this one in and out. Let's waste some utilities. You jump in, I jump out, I jump out, you jump in. Here's a nade for your troubles. And so, J10, 19 health now. Quite low. He's not going to have that ability anymore. But Meng is going to take down Jerry. However, got to be careful how he's going to be swinging. He does swing. And the rest of UNSW, they are happy to pressure the side. And let's see what's going to happen at that A.
You're going to find out exactly what goes down. Dito going to be able to set things up. First double kill coming through there. Meng able to support as well. Leaving it up to Gibbs here. 1 versus 3 now. Dangerous outcome. Flash and a molly is all they've got here. And they've got a bullet with their name on it. It will be Monash to take number 8. Shutting the gate on the half for UNSW. But it's not over yet. 1 more round to go as we dive into round 15.
UNSW on that last one, very unfortunate drop, and especially not respecting a lot of the power coming from that whole play with Ditto. And so, this is the last one. Utility-wise, pretty moderate, enough to exchange for the first 2 rounds worth of it. But you can see them just trying to get that early aggression up. Vader waiting in with that AWP, and Monash has wisely backed off. I said that should be enough firepower. We don't want to be dealing with this. There is going to be the investment from Monash, just trying to find something more. Meng holding with an AWP and Captain Yang into the bracket saying that you mess with us, we're going to mess with you. If you do come in from that side, and it looks like UNSW, they are still thinking about it. The position hasn't been enough for any of the side to be rotating or to be fully calling that this is it.
Taking it nice and slow here. The T's getting ready to rumble. Maybe go straight towards B. Try and target some around the world. There, Jerry. Going to be shut down, though. That possibility's shut. It will be the T's now looking to rush straight in. A couple that they have to deal with. One on the quad box, one towards Dark there. See who will be able to light the spark on a kill. It will be Dead Set to pull through. J-Tan's down. Sentinel still alive. Still waiting, though. Does catch one. Traded straight back. Gibbs going to be naded out. On for the 3v2 here. Dead Set gets the plant. CT's already on the site, though, pushing through construction into the garden there. Trying their best to pressure things up. Still got plenty of time to play with as well. They've thrown off one angle, go for a boost, and it works out. Dead Set's down, leaving it up to Vader now. 1 versus 3, still got the smoke on them. They can't stop the defuse here, they can't see them. They get 1 kill, but it's not the right one. And it will be Monash taking away the half, 9-6.
There you go. Monash, they are clawing ahead right now. And so with a 3 rounds lead, we will see if Monash's attack is going to be just as good. Because UNSW right now, 2 flashes, a kit, and a little bit of a extra little health deficit because Monash decided Meng has had too much life and he needs at least a little bit of a reminder of why they are here. So 9-6. Let's see the opening as Gibbs it's going to be taken down. So Monash is going to have the member advantage as they are going to explode onto this A side.
Rush it straight through there. Try and take out as many of their opponents as possible. It's working out nicely thus far. Vader, though, going to be a thorn in their side, finding two of them before eventually being taken down themselves. 3 versus 2 situation here. Bomb planted now. Dead Set finds one back. Quickly traded, though, leaving it all up to Jerry here. Looking to push up through library. Passing Moto now. Ready to just continue jiggling. Does find Captain Yan. All going to be up to J10 now. Flash coming out. Jerry looking to push up with that one. Closer and closer. They tiptoe away, not making a sound. I don't know where they're going to be coming from. J10 ready for it though, and does get the kill. So it will be Monash to take 10.
Oh, J10 right there clutching it out. Really amazing work. He even jumped for it. He goes, I need information. I can't hear anything. Is he on top? And yes, he does confirm it. Very, very close, because if he went the other way, Jerry had the defusal and he would have just swung that one back. But it did not happen. So Monash does have the guns. Oh, enter the 4 max in the solo AK. J10. First one, jiggles a little bit. It's going to go, okay, might not go through just yet. It's going to go back and throw a molly instead. And the rest of them has decided to quickly return from the banana. Okay, it looks like they're going to try something else, because Captain Yang is calling for the A push.
Yeah, holding for the A push there. Seemingly working out for them for the minute. T's still just pondering on where they want to go. May look to change it up entirely and go towards B. They've got 2 pressed up towards that angle already, leaving the rest to just try and express their interest towards the A side there by lurking about. But no one able to find a solid opening yet. Still plenty of time to play with here. Looks like that time is starting to trickle down, so they're going to make a bit of noise towards the A side. Maybe beta rotation. You're going to see what does happen from it, though. Maybe they commit to it. The bomb's there. Looks like they're just going to send it. Why not? Respect them for trying it already. Trade's coming out, though. And it will be a slaughter to come through on the A site. Bomb plant going down. Leaving it all up to Jerry as they look to push their way up banana.
What now? Pretty much down. Nothing else you can do. Monash have done an absolute amazing half switch. And so, with that being said, the max pretty much still going to be in play. For the economy, it's going to be good. J10 is going to purchase an AK. Utility-wise is beautiful. They're looking at UNSW. They have bought Vader with an AWP, looking to try to get as much control as he can for his team. And all eyes on where he's going to go, because he needs to pull this one up really hard. Gibbs is going to be into the bracket, trying to just mimic exactly what Captain Yang is going to be, but Vader is going to instantly shut that one down.
Yeah, good start coming out for UNSW there. Vader, a powerful factor with the AWP. But it looks like they're going to be traded straight back, so just as soon as they get a kill, they do lose out on one as well. Dito and co. Still looking to play around mid, though. Do get shot in the back there. Gibbs going to be able to find the trade here. Maybe even look for a bit more there, but no. They do opt to fall off now. Maybe creeping up to the angle again. Tease slowly tiptoeing forward. Gibbs does find another. In fact, finds both, leaving it all up to Meng. And Meng will say bye-bye. Another round. Now in the pocket of UNSW. They find a way back in.
They do, and Gibbs has made that absolutely tough for Monash. And so, with that recovered AWP in the hands of Vader, he is even more gunned up, more pumped than the last round. Now he has utilities that he can set up for himself in order to remain a threat with Gibbs. And then on top, Monash is going to have to reconsider what is going to be which way that they want to swing this one. And so a little bit of preliminary nade is going to come through, but under control hasn't really been sorted out by either of the teams. I am looking forward to see what Monash is going to bring to this round, because it's a pretty big one. The problem is they don't have a lot of utilities, so they will have to get at least a little bit of a trade information going. J10 is going to have to be the one to provide that for them. and Monash will have to use the rest for B.
Yeah, really going to have to put the hard yards in, try and use the rest that they have on them towards that B site there. Looks like they could be going the right way if the CTs look to slither away, but no, they're getting a bit closer. Dead Set could be walking straight into the crossfires here, but it looks like they will be able to smoke it off there, so definitely going to be good to stall some time here for our CT side. Dito, though, still looking to press up. Everybody just eager to make moves, but no one making the first one, just leaving us at a stalemate. Just over 30 seconds to go now. Finally, the CTs do find an opening there. The T's now realizing, all right, it's time. Let's get down to business. They do look to push straight in through the fire and flames there. 20 seconds to go. They need to get a move on. They've already found one kill. Just need to get that bomb planted down now. Find the other player, and they do indeed get them. Dead Set's out of here. Will be bomb potentially planted down. There we go. Leaving it all up to Sentinel as the rest of their teammates get absolutely pummeled.
And there's a smoke. Sentinel's going to have to do something. He's trying to walk out through the smoke, waiting for the sound cue. He fires, but Vader uses that information and instantly gets him down. 8-11, UNSW. They have picked up 2 rounds in a row. They have done everything they could to force Monash in order to feel the pressure. And so with double digits, Monash is doing great. However, the economy is going to say otherwise. And so let's see how much of an information, resources, and damage they can gather in this round, because UNSW has absolutely forced them.
UNSW aren't playing around in the second half here. Definitely looking to claw their way back. Round after round in this one. Bit of fire comes out already onto Captain Yan there, so good shove coming out from UNSW. Managing to find a couple of kills now, in fact 3 between them. Dito good to trade it back though with the D Ghoul. So how things do go down there. It will be Meng to open up the A site now, AK in hand. Looking to spot another one. 2 versus 3, so very possible for our T side here. If they swing it over to Banana, they've got one player in front of them to deal with. But that player's got a smoke and may just look to rush them there with the MP9.
Oh, do it, Jerry. You know you want to swing. Dito's trying to provide cover, so Meng, they want the bomb. Oh, Jerry, a little bit late to the trigger right there. And so that is going to be the side for Monash as they keep it close to one up. Oh, hang on a second. Dito jump through. And Dead Set goes, well, I didn't think that we were guessing correctly, but here we are. And so, on a round back to UNSW, a lot of damage has been put through from Monash, and that is pretty good. They were threatening the round. UNSW probably thinking that was too much of a pressure. Let's see what's going to happen with this one. Captain Yan just jumps forward, trying to line it up, but Gibbs is going to make his life too hard.
Yeah, it looks like the CTs have gained a bit of confidence back as they go for those 2 opening kills there, already putting Monash at that player deficit. Going to be a bit strugglesome for them to try and gather their thoughts back into this round here. Eager to see how they try and adapt, though, considering they're creeping around second middle, trying to see if they go towards the A-sided apartments there, or whether they might look to swing it around towards Banana instead. Try and go crash hot onto the B side here. Still got plenty of options available, but there's plenty of defenders that they need to worry about on the CT side as well here. Looks like we are just going to be stuck at a stalemate until the T's make their mind up as to where they want to go. They've got a good amount of util as well on all their players to really set something up. So definitely got the cards laid in place there. They just need to activate them. Heading towards the later stages of this one as they get closer and closer now towards the A site, tiptoeing forward. Have to be ready for a swing from Jerry, perhaps around the corner, or even Dead Set holding on coffins there.
All right, here we go. The last bit of utility is going to have to be provided. Sentinel going to use that flash cover. Looking, scouting. He is looking all around, trying to find something through. Sentinel is going to be out by Jerry really quickly. Gets it. He's going to trade right here. But at the same time, they have final 8 seconds. And Mang is going to quickly put the bomb down with that smoke right in front. Going to remain to the dark. And this is the retake coming through. Utilities, they're going to have to dodge as much as they can. UNSW has plenty to work with. They are going to quickly finish off Ditto. And now it's up to Mang. 1 on 4. Have to do it all. And nothing's going to get done as he is going to be taken down. And so it is now going to be 10-11. UNSW in control. But Monash now has the ability to buy.
Yeah, really getting closer and closer as this one plays out, isn't it? Definitely eager to see if they can make it 11-11 there. Or whether it could end up being 12-10. These two teams have proven themselves to be quite evenly matched heading into the map of Inferno here. So I'm keen to see if that will stay consistent all the way through to the end of the series here. The T's now press up mid. Do get shot down by Gibbs there. Eager to trade back, though, is J-Tan. Going to press up onto the side. It will be Vader to open things up with the orb. Looking for another one. Vader trapped away. Does actually catch a kill there. Min are going to be able to trade back in the end, though. And it will be 11-11.
That's what I was talking about. You do not get to flare up, and Vader is going to make your life a living misery. Especially giving him that extra reload, he makes a count, and that is just the momentum being swamped back. Absolutely shattering your confidence as we're 11 apiece. Looking at the duel between Mang and Vader, that's going to set us apart. But at the same time, UNSW, they have strong through. I think it was 5 in a row. They have felt really nicely. They have got their comfort zone in, and now Captain Yang with that flash pushing the sandbag, looking to go in, and he does find Jerry.
Does indeed find Jerry there, and it will be dead set to find Captain Yan. So good trade coming out on both sides so far. 1:15 to go here. And the T's look to fall back towards middle, potentially going for an A-take instead. Still gathering their thoughts and pondering their options, however, as they dare not tread too close to the sun. Bomb going to be down in mid, though, so they are prepared to make the movements here as they go under the minute mark now. They've got a little bit of util they can look to launch towards the site as well. They just need to pull the trigger, take that opening step. One small step for Man and one big leap for Monash here. Let's see if they can make it happen.
Monash absolutely needs to take that faith, get that one in, the foot, come on, comes to the front, and so they baited the rotation in, and the bomb instantly goes to B. That was just completely read up, and at the same time, they're buying a lot of intention from UNSW. However, they are going to make it almost impossible for the rest of UNSW in order to react to this one. And so, it's just going to be Dead Set waiting here by himself, trying to buy some time. Dead Set finds the one, and that is all he's going to do. And the rest of UNSW having a little bit of different thoughts into this one. They are going to slip through that first one. Oh, and they jiggle through again, making Mang not able to get those kills in. The retake comes in. They have 2 defusal kits, and Vader is going to eliminate the biggest threat to this one. Up to Ditto and J-Tan trying to do everything they can. They will have to just run through. It's going to be the first one. They find the one. Vader is down. Bomb is ticking. They need to start getting onto it. Here's the tap. It's good for the one. And J-Tan is going to clutch it out in a very, very important round number 23.
Yeah, certainly getting very, very close there. Great stuff to see, honestly. And it will be Monash taking the lead now, 12-11 here. Let's see if they can do more with it. So we do jump in to round number 24 now. Captain Yan holding steady. Gibbs, though, pressing down mid. Does find the opening. Going to be traded straight back. Let's see what else will happen here. Ooh, Captain Yan ready. Jerry also ready to pull the trigger there. Will they be able to swing through? They will be forced back. So good molly coming out from the T's there, gaining a bit of ground for themselves. But there's still plenty of work to be done here.
Gotta be careful. You got AWP on both sides. And so who are you going to go up against, Jerry or Vader? One or the other, you're going to have to face the similar pressure. And so utility-wise, they're going to have to start investing and bait some more out from UNSW. And so another molly right in front. They can look to just dodge a tiny little bit. Captain Game looking to do the wiser. Might be, yeah, he's just going to quickly raw jiggle straight up and say, okay, no worries. Let's find this one. Nothing as sandbags as well. There is going to... Okay, I guess they're just going to quickly get that molly up to deny the situation. And Jerry, not able to react to that one, goes down.
Goes down and leaves it all up to their teammates here to try and take the side back. Bomb will go down at UNSW now. Desperately need to find an in. They've got a few flashes available, incendiary grenade and smokes. Definitely a plentiful amounts of possibilities should they try and seek them. But now I think, honestly, they're just going to save. The state of their economy, it's not great. I think that the best case scenario is going to be saving in their mind. So there you go. They concede it. And it will be Monash to take 13 here. So great result for Monash.
I'm actually very surprised at this one. In the last one, it was the same thing. They had the utilities, but they threw none. And now, in a round where it's 3v4, I mean, I guess they're not feeling it. They don't want to be losing another AWP because they've already lost one from Jerry. But you're still going to be coming to this one with a rather poorer loadout. Like, what can you do in this situation? Yes, you have utilities, you have better. There's going to be MP9 for Jerry. He's going to be fine because he always plays with MP9. But at what point do you keep giving the rounds back to Monash right now? I feel like that is something that maybe they should have contended with, as there is going to be the early contention and you're going to have at least one player sitting at logs.
See if the Logs player will be able to find a kill on the Captain Yan here. The T's are now completely locked out of Banana. Good setup coming out from UNSW to keep things interesting. Forcing the T's to look towards the other sides of the map instead here. It looks like the CT's going to be anticipating this outcome as well. Pressing the T's even more so with the molly there on T stairs. Just really trying to keep them on their toes. Up to the minute mark now, though. CT is starting to run out of a bit of utility. Ooh, could even go for a bit of a peek here. Eager to see who comes out on top of this one. Jerry certainly holding close there with the MP9. Teammates now looking to wrap back as well. This could work out fantastically here for either side. Really going to be a battle of wits.
Okay, the battle wits is going to have to come through. Who's going to be the superior? As a little bit of boost does come through, Jared's going to be the one remaining. Ming is going to be taken down. As they are trying to scout this one now, Vader is going to deny J10. And so all four members of Monash is here to open the B side, as that is going to be pretty good of an entry. They do get the side. It's been completely smoked off. Sentinel, meanwhile, is going to try to get a little bit of spray in. Just for now, but Death Set is done, and thus they're going from the flank area. I'm not sure what else they can do. Jerry's also gone. Okay, and now it's a 2-on-4 situation. It's the same kind of setup. Gibbs is going to go for the trade, but the Vader is probably not going to be able to do anything else. Got the 8 OEPs, have to save it, and that's going to be round number 26, all the way to Monash.
All the way to Monash, and they are getting closer and closer to taking a victory here. All they need after this one is 2 more rounds, and it will be done and dusted. It could be UNSW finding something back as well, as they do lose a player in the end after Vader found one of their own. So definitely looking pretty solid at the moment, but what's not looking solid is UNSW's economy here. Stuck on pistols in at around number 26. Gonna be a tough one coming in to the rest of this round. We'll see if they are going to be able to find a kill or two, though. Maybe even recover themselves. Whether Monash will be able to crash ahead and take map point.
Regarding my point, it's absolutely delicious. Monash definitely are hungry for it. They have utilities, they have the guns. All they have to do is just identify the point of entry. As the rest of UNSW in a round of eco looking to do as much as they can. They only got one kit, 2 armors, and 1 with a helm. It's a very tough situation for any defending side to be going for this one, but never count them out. Jerry, however, is done, but there is going to be the trade for Dead Set, and just a little bit of a preliminary cover is going to be working out for the side of Monash. They are going to try to keep pushing this edge, pushing the advantage, baiting UNSW to come out from their sides. And that is going to be the decision. We are going to go to B.
We are going to go to B today, and we'll see if they are going to be able to take something else back. It will be Gibbs going down there. Honor for the 2 versus 4 situation here. Both CTs are very separated at this point, and it will be even more so as they're separated by the afterlife now. Vader, one man left to do it all here. Could be meeting face to face with J-Tan now. They try and get a little bit closer. May even spot J-Tan. Yes, they will. Trying to catch them off guard. No! It's all gone awry, and it will be up in flames. Monash take 15.
Just when you thought you had the angle. The gun is not going to give it to you, and that is just going to be as bad as it goes. What can you do? UNSW, they are going to have to go through and try their best. They've got the guns. Double AWP is going to come through. But Monash, smelling blood in the water, they are just going to push straight up. They don't care about the bracket position. Gibbs is going to take that into full, and that's going to be the 2 kills for the 1.
That's going to be a nice special to come through there for our CTs, as they do manage to take the player advantage and might even further it. No, not going to happen just yet. They will be forced to fall back temporarily. J-Tan trying to work this site themselves. Might get stabbed in the back though, maybe not. Good opening, not going to be good to completely open it though, leaving it up to Dito. In a 1 versus 3, CT separated. Could actually work for them. Ooh, they get the spot, they get dinked though. Trying their best to rush in, and they say bye-bye. It will be UNSW finding a round back.
It is 15-12, and UNSW has punished Monash. I'm absolutely laughing over this one because I felt it. I knew Monash wanted to do something. They were feeling that they had every momentum in the world to roll this one in. But UNSW is not going to give that to them. They remain calm under the pressure. They still have that AWP in hand to make it a little bit more worse for Monash to be competing with. However, they shut this one down. If Monash doesn't even get a plant, it means that they're going to come to the round of eco and things can go from bad to worse. So Monash must respect this round.
Must respect the round in its entirety here. You're going to see how it all plays out though. Good start on both sides, opening up for the trade there. J-Tan looking to do a bit more with it now. Smoke in their way, but as soon as that smoke goes away, they are going to be pushing to try and save the day here. CT's pretty spread across the site. One playing close, the other just going to be at a decent distance on construction there. Looking to be ready and waiting. T's, though, they're ready to push through. They don't care about smokes. Here they go. Flash comes in. They've already spotted one at the back of the site. Say goodnight to one. The other one now looking to press up on Garden, but they are going to be cut off by smoke. So, great start coming out from Monash.
Here we go. UNSW. This is their life on the line. Jerry looking to the side. He hasn't spotted anything yet. The big smoke right in front of him. He is trying to gather this one in. Waiting for his team to come through, but they are both down. And that is going to be it. GG's as Monash claimed this one 16-12.
16-12, and they are going to be delving in to take another round in their favor. Definitely great stuff coming out from them in the end there. They do manage to get their first win, I believe, of the season. So really great outcome for Monash. Really satisfied with them. The fact they've finally been able to put themselves on the board.
Yeah, that's all it takes. You just need one in order to feel good about yourself. One that says that all your efforts has actually paid off and that the week was spent in absolute paradise. Well, when we say paradise, we meant, training hell, but it just makes it a little bit more sweeter. They've done very, very well, and right now shutting down UNSW into Inferno, it's a big one for them, especially since we've seen how well UNSW is able to play.
Yeah, we really have, and they really took it to them there. 16 to 12 series is nothing to be frowning at there. That's going to be a real close one. So definitely eager to see more from UNSW heading into the rest of the competition as well, because by all accounts, they were very capable. They definitely could have taken the series in their favor if some circumstances may have been slightly different there. So definitely eager to see how things do go for both of these teams heading into the rest of the competition here.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, if you see underneath, remember to DM at Taffy on Twitter for free Counter-Strike 2 codes.
Yes.
I just gotta keep...
Remember.
Remember. You need to remember, okay? You have to get there. And you tell them where you got it from. We want more CS2 codes. We want to keep getting in them. Yeah, we want to, have some practice. We want to show it off. We want to stream it. We want to get everything in with CS involved into the future. And so, 16 to 12, it is very good. However, we're still not done for the night. We've got one more. RMIT is coming up next for the final one. And you do not want to miss this one because it's going to be absolutely crazy. So, make sure to come back. For you will be presented with the match of tonight. USYD against RMIT. And ladies and gents, welcome back into the AEL University Elite Series of CSGO. My name is ZK, and once again with Matzy for the final one. Matzy, how you feeling?
Feeling great, Richard. It is fantastic to be here for our final series of the day. We've had some ripper games all throughout the night, 3 really great ones, and now we're on for the last one. USYD versus RMIT. So keen to see how this one's going to go because RMIT, they've been pretty consistent so far, staying on top of things. And hey, look at this. It's Overpass. Oh my gosh, another map again. It's not Mirage. I love it already.
We'll hang on to the day when we get to Cars and Anubis for the Elite Series. That will be the one to actually say, oh look, we have a team that's more versed into the newer drop. And so with this knife that is going through, you are gonna have Arrow down, Sailor down, Fan down, and now everyone is down. It is gonna be Danger and Maker trying to knife each other to death. It is not going to be the one to be done, and RMIT, they are going to be the one to decide which side they want to be on.
Your move. Let's see who will take the side here. Looks like they have opted for the CT side this time, so eager to see how this one goes down. USYD now going to be on T side. And going to be trying to fight for their first victory this season, I do believe. So eager to see how this one goes. Good to see that we do have RMIT's Maker, Tham, Danger, Rufflecoat, and the Lime making a return to the server as well. I know there's been a few differences in the RMIT roster over some weeks. So cool to see this edition coming forward. I think they've got a very strong lineup tonight. I'm keen to see how USYD do shape up as well. Definitely hoping they can make a strong standing coming into this map of Overpass here.
Okay, USYD they are onto the T side. You got Arrow, Luke, Genesis, Leon, and Sailor. And so officially we're gonna get this one kicked off. We had the Battle of the Lions last week, and now we have the RMIT against the Lions. And let's see what the boys of USYD is going to be bringing to the table, especially against one of the most premier dominant teams of the current league, RMIT. Give it up for this beautiful match.
Never going to give it up, as they will be looking to try and not give up any rounds here. Looking to hold it steady into round number 1. And Maker already having a bit of fun, spotting them out through towards middle there. Their teammate Lime going to be able to line up 2 there. Looking good so far. Surely not 3. They've reloaded. Now they look to implode upon their opponents. Looking to take them down one after the other. There's another one. Finally, Taylor does find it back though. Leon and Sailor finding many a kill for themselves. Leaving it up to Danger and Tham. And it would appear Danger is trying to creep behind them and might just do so. Good damage is dealt there. They play around the corners, but it does result in now the T's looking to explode towards the B side instead. So they can probably hear them there. Tham going to take it nice and easy. The T's don't realize where he's going to be coming from either. So this could actually work out wonderfully. Smoke comes out. Tham's already pushed through, but no! Sailor pushes around the corner. And it will be USYD to take round number 1.
Right, that is a very good closing in, and you gotta make sure that if you want to put someone down, put them down all the way. Because what happens is Sailor and Leon, they are gonna push the advantage, and they have done that, securing the gun round. They do have the Galil and the Max ready to come straight in, and so Members is just gonna slowly crawl this one in, but Lime, because he had that beautiful start, rolls around with a Nagif. I don't think I've ever seen that as an opener.
Well, seeing is believing, isn't it? You see something new every day. And we'll see what else is in store here now. I'm surprised that they managed to bring that out so early on, to be honest, but you know what? They'll take it. Let's see if they can find something else. Oh, bye-bye. The Negev are going to be swiftly taken out of this game. Hopefully never to see the light of day again.
Oh, please. Please go pick it up. It will make my day to pick it up for them to go fight this one, but no. Right now, there is going to be the plant B. Danger finishes off Genesis. And then on top of it right now, you see Sailor just marking the Negev. There is going to be the Galil and the Scout right here. They're looking to do the entry, but the bomb is ticking. They will have to start making a play very soon. Rofko is going to go down to Walking Small. It's a 2v3 situation. They're going to try to trap him within here. Doesn't want them to really be dealing too much with it. But that is pretty much going to be it for the round. And USYD, they have successfully closed up. And they're defending first 2 rounds. And now it is going to be another one that they're going to try to fight the advantage in RMIT. It's a round of Eco.
Round of Eco Deco. We'll see if they are going to be able to bring it back here and now, though. So it will be USYD managing to take complete control in this one thus far. Still plenty of fun in store, though. And speaking of, Ruffleco will be able to find the first opening onto Luke there. Aero finding a trade, but it's all working out for RMIT. They find plenty of kills. Still plenty more to go, but hey, they found it. They've got the bomb down, and they've got an AK on their backs. Maker might want to reload, maybe. 4 bullets, though, I reckon they can do it with, but it's a bit of a toughie. We'll see how it works out, however.
Well, Maker, definitely one of those big aimers right there. He's just going to barely miss each other. The bomb is going to be picked up by Sailor, and Sailor want to get out of there as soon as he can. And so Maker, he did not need to reload. There you go. 4 bullets. He said, if I can finish off in 4 bullets, I deserve to lose. So we take that one just out of nowhere from RMIT. And RMIT, they went in with pistols, a round of Eco, come out with a win, deny the plant with an AK. That is huge.
Major stuff coming out there, honestly. Really impressed with RMIT, how they managed to not be stressed out at all by their Eco. And they managed to take advantage of it. Now looking to further their foundation as they take away a couple of kills in this one. Leave it down to 3 on 4 now. Genesis, good to trade one back on the line there. Ruffleco on a good angle though. He's starting to see if they can party. And the party works out for Genesis. Goodbye, Ruffleco. Damn though. Gonna bring it back. Ooh, double for the spray down. It works out, and it will be Aero. 1 versus 3 here. Could be stabbed in the back if Maker finds them. They may indeed find them here. There we go. Spot comes through, and it's 2 for 2.
Well, there it is. The AWP gets picked up anyways, and that is going to go straight back into the hands of Ruffleco. And so, a good run from RMIT, and UC going to have to try to pick this one up. This is their buy round. The gun's going to come through. One to contend on who's going to take the lead and swing all of that momentum. RMIT looking quite dominant. He is going to be the flash, and Ruffleco quickly descends down to connector. Looking down the barrel, is going to be aiming on this one in. But Danger and Tham, they are going to walk into most of the players that's now stacked in. Danger waiting on top, is just waiting for the entry. The smoke hasn't really cleared just yet. Doesn't know where it is, but Ruffleco gets a no scope. And they are just all done.
Done and dusted there. And it will be round number 3. Working out for RMIT there. USYD stuck down onto the Eco once again. Now RMIT really starting to get into the flow state of things. And I'm curious to see if USYD can manage to find a way back in here. Because RMIT, once they start to get going, it's really hard to make them stop.
Okay. And there is going to be the nade. Finds Luke down to 66. And Maker into the side. Finds one. Finds two. The bomb drops right in front of him. And that is pretty much going to be almost a round. Luke and Genesis, they both been identified. And Lime's going to keep on holding on to this angle, trying to make sure that nothing's going to happen. Genesis is gone. They roughly know where Luke is. And Maker says, yes, I do see him. It's a fast run from RMIT. And they didn't even bother to defend. They just said, We are just going to drive it all the way in. USYD, from losing that one, it means that they can still buy one more. They can keep it rolling. However, they cannot let too many of these go through, as the AKs and the full utils are going to be on deck. They lose anything right now without accomplishing their objective is going to be looking quite rough.
Let's see if they can make it a bit smoother. Lime does manage to take an accomplishment further, opening up onto Lime there. Sailor down to quite low HP though. Could be sent to the body bag soon as well. Maker, good spot though, doesn't get the kill. Forced to fall back, quick as lightning there. Still has 10 bullets in the clip though, and knows exactly where a player is. Good to spot out the trajectory on the nade there, or this angle. Do catch arrow. Now waiting for another. Ready around the corner. Oh, gets dinked on. The kill won't come through there for the CTs. Bomb down now. Go ready. Does find one. Great start as the AWP as well. Might be able to torpedo themselves forward here. 2 versus 2 situation. Surely there's some way out of this one. Thinking about that AK. Picked it up, baiting the defusal. Find one back. Last player around long. They're now looking to stick it. They're running as fast as they can. Sailor trying to get on the side, but Ruffleco pulls through, and RMIT are good for 5.
Well, even in the beginning, getting dropped with a player deficit, RMIT, they're able to defuse the situation. USYD have got the plant, and that is the minimum expectation in order to get a good buy. The buy is decent. Utility-wise, we're looking quite good to execute at least quite well with the initial baits. And so, if this little bit of play is going to go all the way to party where danger is going to be lurking, Maker is obvious course. Of course, he's going to be opening this one up really nicely. And you do have Maker. He is just fighting inside 1-on-5 situation. He doesn't care. He's using all the covers from the bathrooms, and he's going to put them down to a stop. Lime also is going to go down in that endeavor. However, that will wait enough time for the rest of RMIT to make into the play.
Yeah, not going to be much time left at all here. 2 versus 2 though. Down to 1 now. Danger supports their teammate. Ruffleco lands the slam dunk. And it will be 6-2 now in favor of RMIT.
Well, USYD right now didn't get too much down the last one. Might be looking to just go for the save. And yes, it looks like that's going to be the call. A few ticks and yeah, 2 nades and a flash. Looking to do as much damage as they can. Genesix doesn't even have armor. And so here we go. It's a streamline of players of trying to make it into a monster, but that 1 nade is going to get that first kill. They do get 2 into the return, however. Good amount of damage. All they have to do is go for a plant. As Arrow's trying to do this one, they do get the objective. Lime is going to try to bullet transfer. Doesn't really get the last one, but that is pretty much the round. There is too much backup here. RMIT, they get to defuse. However, they will have to rebuy, but if you look at the pocket of danger, it does not matter.
Doesn't matter at all, and it will all fall into place. It's round at number 10. Now reaches its initiation here. USYD gonna be bringing out some guns though, looking to see if they can recover here to have the AWP, AKs, a few bits of utility. Most looking to push towards Fountain though, 1 lurking towards Monster. Could be a good factor for USYD here. They might get spotted by Ruffleco. Hopefully they don't go too close this time, but Ruffleco still got to be holding it just outside of the squeaky door in connector there. The T's may have their work cut out for them yet. Luke going to be opening things up though. Ruffleco looking to choose a different approach. Might even be able to get through connector all the way behind the T's here. If they're not careful, they could actually get shut down in their entirety. Like, Ruffleco really could just sneak up on them right now, and they would be none the wiser, because no one's covering them.
Oh no. Ruffleco, he has made it to here. Now he misses the shots, very important ones. I think if they gave him just 2 more seconds, that would have been disastrous for USYD. However, they're going to load themselves up to file in into Monster, waiting for the molly to go through. Danger, however, is going to deny the entry just a little bit more. But they are going to still go straight in for this one. and Danger is only good for the one. Nice damage onto Sailor. It's a 2v3 situation. Error here with an AWP just waiting for just one little bit of a play here, and he's gonna get it. And now it's up to Sam. Has to go and do everything. Does use a nice little bit of a shot into the reaction, and he still has 3 more to take down.
We'll see if he can manage to take them down now. Flash comes through there. Looking to do everything in their power to keep the side alive. But no, Leon will be able to get the headshot and the round for USYD.
Nice round advantage, and of course USYD reacting, which means that they are gonna have a lot more economy to work with. Minus Sailor, who's gonna be onto the 0, did buy everything he could, and he says, "There goes the piggy bank." And so RMIT, having dropped that last one, does have the AWP. Let's see if there's gonna be any adaptations. A shot into the blind, and of course a little bit of utility that's gonna completely miss, but Lime is completely down for the count, and Error doing absolutely significant amount of threat onto the map.
Yeah, really making it work for themselves here. Doing a lot of work with that AWP. And eager to see what more work is in store here. Good nade downtown, unfortunately not connecting this time, however, for Danger. The T's, they're waiting patiently for their moment. Ready to press on towards that B side at a moment's notice here. They all just stack up outside Monster. Getting ready for the util to come through. Ready to try and spill things together. And the CTs, they just await them to make even a sound and give themselves away. Counter smoke to come through. Unfortunately, not going to be landing maybe exactly where they wanted. But looks like the T's, they're taking it slow and they get ready to get onto the site.
Here we go. They are onto the side, looking at what's going to be the play. Danger and Tham, they are going to be taken down one by one. And so, while they're having able themselves onto the B side right now, it's up to Maker and Rofko. Make that just Maker. Wonderful situation does open up for the one. And it's going to be traded 7-4. And USYD, they get a lot out of that round. And that is absolutely beautiful. On the side of RMIT, though, got to be rethinking what the strategy is going to be, because only Danger has the buy and the rest is going to be onto the pistols, saying exactly how much more of damage they can deny to USYD.
How much more can they deny? Indeed, that's going to be the question, because RMIT's buy at the moment very strung together at this stage, but looks like the strung togetherness does actually work out for them. They find Sailor to open things up. AK already on the back of Roffelco, so things looking a bit better already. Eager to see if Lion can line this one up. No, they can't, but they do eventually. Not going to be good for 2 kills, though, but at least they put up a bit of resistance here. Maker still just holding this angle. Getting a bit antsy, ready for a swing. Might be able to pull through with something more. Their teammates already, though, shut the door on it, and it will be number 8 for RMIT.
They went in, and they came out with 2 AKs in the AWP. I think they will say yes to it, and that means they are going to complete their side of the map. USYD right now, probably not feeling it, especially after dropping that one. They are fighting as hard as they can in order to secure every single round, but RMIT just starts to tune up a little bit, and it's changed. Danger, though, he is gone, trying to descend, make it fast. At the same time, Roffelco trying to swing this one in, but he says that is a lot. Sailor is gone, but at the same time, you do have Error, and you gotta love the way he's making this one scream.
Gotta love it indeed. Eager to see if they are going to be able to speed their way through this one. As Lime holds forward. Ready and waiting for the T's to press up now. Util comes out. Good flash. Not doing too much. Lime though. Line up one. Almost good for 2. Good to trade back is Leon. Them going to be stuck behind Optimus there. Does manage to find another 2. Looking for 4. It doesn't work out. It's all going to be up to Maker, but Luke doesn't know where Maker's coming from. Spotted and slotted into the graveyard. RMIT, Tech 9.
Oh, it's a huge run right there, but you gotta give it to Tham. Able to swing this one in kill after kill, and making sure the rest of USYD had their full attention on him, and he took it all the way. And so it is 9-4. There is still the buy from USYD. It is still absolutely alive. AWP in the hand of Arrow, and he's been making it work. But now they need the objective. Round 14, they need something, but Sailor is done. Rofoko refuses to retreat. He says, "You come to me, and I am just gonna wallbang you down." And so Leon follows him into that endeavor, goes down as well. It's a 5-on-3 with Lime into the smoke, waiting for the clearance. He drops them. However, it is just going to be the 1-to-1 trade as Genesis is going to be down to that 28 health. Sam slowly making up the connector, going from behind. Can't just catch him off guard. He's slowly just smelling this one out. Arrows checking everywhere. He's trying to find something. But Sam taking down Maker for another. The bomb is down right in front. He has to pick it up. He has to go for it. Plenty of time. But he's being flashed. He's being closed up. 1-on-2 situation. Misses that shot. Too crucial. And so it's going to be done. Sam is going to put him down.
That will be double digits now taken for RMIT. Definitely going to be satisfied with the outcome of that one, as they will be looking to press that lead further into the last round of the half here. You said, ideally looking to take number 5 in this one, though. Real pressure on both sides here to deliver results. Try and press on with everything they've got. Lime looking to do just that now. Does get shut down, though, by Genesis. It will be a good start on both sides with the trade from Rofoko.
And as we trade into this one, you see they got to get a few more. Maker is down. Get some guns. Exchange it up. They will need everything they got in order to push the side. It looks like Rofoko is still going to just make that really hard. And Tham, meanwhile, coming from behind. Rofoko buying plenty of time. The bomb is dropped. And Genesis has the means to pick it up. Does he realize what the last memory is? It does not matter. He gets it. We're doing the 10-5 before everything else. And I gotta say, 10-5, it's a good little bit of a contention. And it also means that USYD is not completely out.
Not down and out just yet. They got plenty of fight left in them, and they really want to win this one against RMIT. We'll see how the start of this next half goes, though. Whether RMIT do manage to take the reins again, or whether USYD have all the plans in their favour this time. As the sides are switched now. Lots of traction happening through towards connector, though. Will be great for the T side. They find kill after kill and look to line up even more. Climbing the hill, one player after the next, leaving it up to Leon now. 1 versus 3 here, trying to rotate in and intercept through towards heaven, perhaps. But they're still pondering on this A side. Still just wondering if maybe they change it up here, but ultimately it's not meant to be. It will be the bomb planted on a B now. Leon left to do it all.
Leon has to try to get something out of it. There's nothing he can do. He doesn't have a kit. Time is starting to run now. He's probably going to try to play for any amount of exit frags that he can, but he has been spotted in the most unfortunate timing. Leon is good for the 1, but Maker from the side is going to make that very rough for him. And so 11-5, RMIT, they take the pistol, they take the objective, and now they take the money.
Money. They're going to be happy to take the money there. End of the round to bring them one step closer towards their potential victory here. There is going to be a bit of resistance from USYD coming into this round, though. Pistols, and it will already result in 2 going down. Good shots through the wood there from Tham. Luke now left to try and hold by their lonesome, but they get annihilated, leaving it up to Aero and Genesis here. I'm looking to go down, Aero with it. Genesis now, last man standing. Desperate to find something, but it all goes haywire, and it will be RMIT taking number 12.
Oh, that is really rough. You see it, they try to get a little bit of things going, but RMIT had said, nope, nothing's gonna happen. You are just all gonna be put down. We don't have anything else for you. And so they do have the buys, but it is not the greatest. You got it from us. You got 3 M4s. At this stage, it does not matter what you can do because utility wise it's very poor. Ruffle Coach instantly exposed to the side because there's no deterrence. They can't just keep rolling with this. You don't have any smokes to deny, and so only Tham goes down up to Arrow, and he's the least gunned up. Slowly he walks through. Lime is gonna just quickly take him apart, and now we're doing 13-5.
And there you have it, 13-5 here. One a step closer to reality. We'll see how it goes down now. Heading into round 19. Eco gonna be before us again here. USYD desperate to try and bring themselves back into the game. See if they can manage now. As they tiptoe their way towards the sites, holding close angles towards B as well as Connector. One already spotted. Leon goes down there. T's look to follow that up. Danger, headshot machine. Doesn't get one onto that one though. Luke's gone. It will be a 2 versus 4 situation now. Make that 2 versus or 0 versus 4. So, oh. Alright, Pam. Megan staring directly at him. Not going to be happy with that. 14 rounds though. RMIT looking strong.
Fab said no. We have to make sure that we go according to script, okay? Someone's supposed to drop, so you shall drop. And so, a very quick run indeed. And utility is absolutely just abusing, ignored by RMIT. Damn is just doing the 360s, doesn't matter. Him and Ruffleco and Danger at them all in for the death count. And now up to Lime and Mako. And this is the biggest and most interesting thing is, do they give up? No, they will come after you. And it doesn't matter what you're going to be throwing. You make a little bit of sound and you will eat those bullets. And so there's a lot making for Mako right now. He's very tempted right now. He jump one more time. Oh. See? Just like that. He says, hang on a second, come back.
Maybe they will, maybe they won't. It will be. Another trade coming back though, Maker. Making it happen right now. 2 players down, 3 more remain. Good Molly, but it's not going to be good enough to stop Luke there. So USYD will bounce back.
Alright. And it is a big round for USYD. They really needed a new order to at least put up a little bit of resistance. Arrow here is going to be the biggest one that's going to bring that threat back onto the table. A good AWP is going to be the one to look to shut down RMIT's front. However, all of the players right now nowhere to be found at party, and they are trying to execute onto the B side. And Ruffleco is going to go down first. Danger spraying through. Leon is done. And that is going to be walking small as well. As they get the side, they are also going to be able to cover for the plant. And the rest of USYD needs to react.
Needs to react there, leaving it down to the 3v3 here. Danger does manage to crash through onto 2. Not good for 3 though. Genesix pulls through here. Maker could be good for a flank though. Genesix doesn't know where these players are. Them being sneaky in the smoke. Knife out. Surely not. Oh no! They're gonna knife out! Oh! Oh my gosh.
Oh, he meant every bit of that. He did not care for anything else. He says, I am gonna stay in here and just saw you down. Absolute murder of a round. And USYD right there was feeling a little bit confident. At least they was fighting resistance. But then the knife came through and they knew their time was done. With the Nagib back onto the table. And there is going to be the tray. Wait, listen to the trail load.
Here we go. Pushing in once again. Lime taking a lot of damage with the Negev there. Trying to push up now. Danger shaking their head. They're not ready for this. And Danger goes down. 3 versus 4 now. CT is getting desperately close. Lime will follow, but Maker does find a kill back. Damn, ooh, good bait there. Hero finds the angle though, shuts down Maker. Leaving it all up to Tham now. Will be attacked at both angles, and it goes down. So it will be USYD to find a round back. Well played.
Okay, there is still 8 more rounds that USYD has to catch up with. With that big Nagiv buy and the rest of the economy of RMIT, it is going to be the techies run. Let's see how much they can get out of this one. And USYD, no mistakes can be made. They absolutely have to shut this one down as fast as they can in order to go next and push for OT, but there is too many things to consider, and the fact is, it's one of things like this. However, yeah, it's just going to be traded instead of a full shutdown, and RMIT now gunned up.
Gunned up and ready for battle. We'll see who will be able to come out on top in this round, though. 3-on-3. Still plenty more to play for here. As we look to dive in, see what could be in store for us. It will be a kill in store. Arrows down. All up to Luke and Sailor now. Damn, playing with the techie, says goodbye. Leaving it all up to Sailor. 1 versus 3 here. They've got an M4. They've got a dream. Will they be able to make that dream come true now? Push up onto the side. Go for the shots. They find one, but damn, pulls through, and it will be RMIT taking it away. 16-7.
What an absolute dominant performance coming from RMIT once again. But I do have to quickly give it up to Arrow himself. Arrow, as soon as he gunned up with an AWP, he did as much as he could in order to stop the oncoming onslaught. And he did quite well for a whole few rounds, and USYD was looking like they could have done a lot more. It's probably one of the better scores right there. And RMIT, they pull through once again, showing us exactly what they are made out of. 16-7.
Yeah, really fantastic stuff coming through from them there. Honestly, really impressed with how the game ended up. USYD showing some glimmers of hope, but RMIT did manage to pull through in the end there. And speaking of that, let's take a look at our league standings after the results were reflected there today.
Oh, there you go. Swinburne is against UOM. You have UOM taking out the 16, followed by UTS 16-4 at Adelaide University, and then 16-12 Monash coming up on top, and 16-7 RMIT against USYD. And once again, right now, there is going to be the round deficit. So UOM absolutely leading the pack here, doing quite well. And UOM, just like that, is still remaining on the first position, coming with RMIT right after, followed by UTS. The rest all picking up a little bit of a first blood for themselves, UNSW, Monash, and Swinburne. And USYD and Adelaide University having the rough patch right here, is still yet to be on the board.
Yeah, it's definitely been rough, but Swinburne, at least, and Monash going to be still sitting comfortably in their positions. UNSW, unfortunately not able to pull ahead this time, but got to show that, at least now we've only got 2 teams that haven't won a game yet, and I hope that next week will be their week, as everyone needs to get a slice of the pie. But speaking of good things, let's say a big shout out to our sponsors. So, to start things off, we do want to say a big shout out to Predator Gaming, the gaming PC partner who provide high-end gaming focused PC solutions in both laptop and desktop formats, powered by Intel. Next up, it's AOC Monitors, the gaming monitor partner who provide best-in-class monitor solutions for gaming and all other needs. And last but not least, it is Game On Cancer, the charity of choice for the AEL, who fund much-needed cancer research projects. And if you'd like to donate, please head over to the AEL's Tiltify campaign page. You can also check out the QR code below to get more information about the campaign. And I definitely encourage you to get involved, as it's a really great cause there. And Richard, let's hear about AEL.
Yeah, for AEL guys, if you do enjoy our content, make sure to come and follow us with all of our social handles, which is at AU Esports League across everything. So make sure to come in, check it out, follow everything, and of course, do not forget on Wednesday we also do have Rocket League. So definitely, look forward to that. A lot of great competition comes through, and definitely a lot of PogChamp moments is there for you to highlight. Amazing stuff, and never forget. Matt's over here. Make sure to follow the man on Twitter. Make sure to follow his casting journey as he does absolutely amazing stuff. And of course, you know where to find me as well at EmperorZK. It's always going to be there. We're always going to be coming back to do a lot more. But with that being said, we do have to close out onto tonight. Thank you all so much for joining us to give us a chance. And of course, to enjoy this beautiful series. Make sure to come back on the Wednesday and then the Monday right after as we go into the 4th week. It's going to be absolute bangers. If you haven't, obviously check all of our stuff out, then you're not doing yourself a favor just yet. So make sure to go and find out, catch yourself up and find a lot more to do with it. But for now, that's going to be it for us. We are going to sign out. We hope you have a very good night and we shall see you very, very soon.